and here we go. Here we go. The stock market is tumbling for some odd reason. The stock market is tumbling for some odd reason. Let's go to NVIS. Let's go check out NVIS. NVIS is at 1025 now. So the market is just down right now as a whole. It is just down right now as a whole. All right, let's go. What's up, people? Beautiful, beautiful people. What is up? What is up? Oh man, okay. So we got, let's see, stock market, stock market, stock market. Man, it is tumbling. My lord, my lord. We are on a tumble. We are on a tumble. What stock should I buy right now? What's up, Sweeky? How you doing? Man, honestly, I don't want to tell you that because, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I really don't want to tell you that. But one that I do recommend that you look into, if you aren't in it already, I will say look into Nano Dimensions. This one right here, if you can see it, look into Nano Dimensions. Also, for sure, look into Apex Technologies. This one right here is getting ready to start revving up, and also a sneaky pick, a sneaky one. It's risky, but it's sneaky. Is OPTT. This is a position that I built. I actually started today, and I just jumped in and bought 125 shares of it. And you see, I'm down $7 because I got it at 4.95. But I am already expecting this one to probably pull back all the way to $4.70, which I'm fine with it. So once it do that, I am going to average down. Perfectly fine with it. I'm riding this one to $15. I see it going to 15, but I'm not telling you to buy it. It's just my prediction, you know. But the market is going on a tumble for the afternoon right now. What is it? What 2:38 right now my time? Market closes 3 p.m. Central time for where I'm at. See, I got another play right here that I jumped in today. CTRM. Got 600 shares of it. Another risky play. How long do you think it would take for the ocean one? I mean, one thing, we can't time the market. That's one of the most important things. We cannot time the market. It's all about patience. I had to have my brother talk to me this morning about just being patient because you have to be patient. I think next week we might see a pop to about 5.30, $5.30. That's what I think by me looking at the charts. Hold on, let me do something for you. Let me go to Trading View. Right here, I'm gonna type in OPTT. For it, I was looking at it today. It's called OPTT. The ticker symbol is OPTT. Ocean Power Technologies. It's been a trend though. You see these companies that end in technologies for some reason. They've been popping off because it's another one. What's it called? Sync. Hold on, I think I have it on my little watch list down here somewhere. This one, I think is this. Yeah, Synchronous Technologies. Like I've been watching this one for a while. It had a pop up today to $5.44, which is kind of crazy. And with OPTT, so that one went up to 540 today. OPTT went up to 529. So it looked like they kind of moved together a little bit, to be honest. Let's just go look at the chart with OPTT. I subbed and liked. I'll be back. Hey man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so what we got right here? MSI, Millennial Stock Investor. What is up, man? What is up? What is up?
What's going on, man?
Oh my lord. Okay, I was not expecting that one. What is up? What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
All right. Well, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, and so I can get you ready. Give me 1 second. All right. Give me 1 second. What did you get into? What did you get get into OPT? Are you trying to say why or what? Swicky. Because if I have to switch my screen, because I do have a special guest that's going to be on today in the live. We're going to actually be live streaming for a while, just breaking down the market today, just seeing what's going on. And like with OPT, PTT, I just want you to look at this chart right here. I'm gonna break it down to you in a second. But what price? I jumped in at 495. I just jumped in at 495, about 125 shares. I'm expecting it to pull back to about $4.70. Because let me see. Let me give you my reasons why. Really, I wouldn't be surprised if it pulled back to $4.06, to be honest. But $4.70 is where I got it at about right. And this area is where I'm really, because of my trend line right here. So I'm really expecting it to be at about $4.70. But it might not. It might not. But $4.95 is the price I got in. Alright, so we're about to do some maneuvering because I do have a special guest that we're going to bring on to the live channel today. He has been blowing up. His YouTube channel is on fire. Right now, he drops nothing but heat. Nothing but heat. I know you guys know Keenan Grace. He says you got to put your oven mitts on because it gets hot in the kitchen. Well, you go to his channel, it gets hot on his channel. Very hot because he posts nothing but heat. And I'm very glad to be able to be subscribed to him from when he started because he's on fire. He's on fire. So look, without further ado, we're going to bring in the one, the only. We call him MSI. MSI. His channel is Millennial Stock Investor. So give me 1 second. We're going to bring him in. Let me switch this over for you guys. Let me switch this over so we can get him situated and brought in onto the channel. All right. You ready? And here we go. We have MSI, Millennial Stock Investor. He's here live in the flesh on the channel. So I want you guys to, if you haven't subscribed to his channel yet, make sure you go subscribe to his channel. He posts nothing but heat. I'm telling you, straight heat. And I just want you guys to, while you're in the chat, make sure you say hey to him. And I'm gonna let him have the floor.
Man, I really appreciate you for having me today. What's going on, man?
Man, nothing much, man. Nothing much. I'm glad to have you on. It is a pleasure of mine to have you on the channel.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here.
So look, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We're gonna be live for a while. Actually, we're gonna be live for a while. I think you probably wanna, if you want to, because on the image right here, you can. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now we're good. We're good to go. But this right here, guys, is Millennial Stock Investor. He's a he's a pillar in the game to me. I look up to him. So, hey, I want you guys to make sure you go subscribe to him. Swicky, I sub to both of y'all. Okay.
Oh, Swicky, you appreciate that, man.
Appreciate that, Swicky. Appreciate that. So, look, hey, I'm going to let you have the floor and you talk a little bit, and, then we'll go from there.
Man, the market was doing, it started off hot, and then it went down, and it started consolidating, and now we got this big boost towards the end, and now just like it's on a constant downfall. I'm trying to see what is going on, but sometimes we have those kind of days. I was up about 1.5%. Now we're just sitting at about 0.72% on the day. But one of the big gainers today that I'm super excited and happy about is ticker symbol MVIS. MVIS. Man, that stock absolutely ripped today.
Here we go. If you haven't noticed, this right here is ticker symbol NVIS. Now I want you to tell these people about MVIS because you've been involved with this company for a while. So I want you to speak on it because you've had a very exciting day.
So with MVIS, it had a huge run up on December the 22nd, and it went all the way up to $9.27. And from there, I was like, okay, I'm gonna catch this thing falling down because I did my due diligence. I did my research. I said, man, this is a really good company. I really like what they're doing. I like the fundamentals. I like the product. I like how they're working with the Army. And well, actually, just the military in whole. I mean, you have boots on ground, combat infantrymen, and not only just that, like aircraft, like to be able to put those goggles on and navigate through the skies freely was absolutely mind blowing to me. And then for the boots on ground, like for the soldiers just walking and they can communicate with goggles now. They can see tough terrain. They can see literally. They can see when enemies are near, like with their HUD system. It was just absolutely mind blowing to me. And so I said, I'm waiting for the dip because we like to buy low and sell high. That's one thing that I really preach on my channel is buying low, selling high.
Hey,
So,
let me stop you there. So you said, I like how you say you waited for the dip. Now I want you to tell these people the dip that you got this at. I want you to tell these people your average cost because it's exciting to really hear that we're out here really making a difference and being able to start these channels and being able to help others. And so I want you guys to really pay attention to what he said. He bought the dip, and buying the dips they pay off. So I just wanted to say that, and now I want you to tell them the exciting news to where you got this this stock at the price, and now look at it.
so what happened was I saw it at 927 and I started seeing it tank going down. I was like, okay, I'm sure the people that got in at like $9 was worried, like, oh gosh, we just got in at $9. It ran up. I bought in. Now I'm starting to lose money. And that's when they say, don't panic, pounce. And so I saw it go down to 7, and I was like, okay, this is time to strike. I saw it going in the red, and what do sharks do when they see blood? They strike, and that's what I did. When I saw it going down red, I struck, and when I struck, I got it at literally like $7, and I was like, okay, this is a good price target. And then what happened? It started to tank even more, and so I didn't panic. What I did was I continued to add to my position, and I got my average cost all the way down by averaging down, constantly putting more and more money on this stock. I now have 400 shares at an average cost of $5.99, and this thing today is currently trading at $10.15. It went up to $10.86, but so we're close to a double up. We're close to a home run, but just to see that it's in the tens and my average cost is at 5 is so exciting. I'm super happy about it because I really, really like this company.
Yeah, and I mean, you see that it's paying off. They had a little dip, but we're expecting a lot of people probably taking profits right now. That's probably been in for a while because if people been in at $5, they got to double up today. So we got some people that's gonna at $10.86, it almost hit $11. So some people hit a double up today. So of course this right here is expected. We're just seeing people take profits. This is nothing huge, nothing major. And I guess we can finally congratulate the holders of Microvisions because now it's at the penny stock range.
Right? Yeah, it's starting to get. I looked at their market cap, and the market cap is at $1 billion now. We hit over $10. So I mean, as far as what I'm really thinking is that we're graduating out of penny stock range. So I'm super happy about that.
And one thing I do want you guys to really pay attention to when you look at things that graduates from the penny stock range. So this is one thing I know a lot of people watch Chris Sane, and this is one thing that I've actually learned by watching him. There's stocks that consistently, once they're like in the penny stock range under $10, they're very volatile, and they can run either way. But once they hit that $10 range, it's been a trend for some reason. Once they hit the $10 range, they break out. They just start flying. I know I've seen it with Fuel Cell. Once Fuel Cell hit $10, it took off. Once Nano Dimensions hit $10, bam, it took off. I'm really expecting the same thing with Microvisions. I mean, we can go to Clean Energy Fuels. Clean Energy Fuels did the same thing. Then it hit $10, and is it what, $13 now, something like that?
Yeah, it's up there pretty good now.
So that's let's see, what's that, $12? Had to drop off today. But that's perfectly fine. If you got in at $10, you're still up, even though it dropped off a little bit. But look, that's one thing I think you should pay attention to is once you get into some of these stocks that's been in the penny stock range, and once they hit $10, and they get that market cap of at least $1 billion plus, that is probably a great time to really go ahead and build out a position in that company. But first, you have to make sure you believe in the company first and do your research before you just jump in. So,
Right, right. Most definitely.
say we had said, would it be a good buy now or wait for the next dip? If you're definitely talking about microvisions, well, with millennial stock investor right here, he perfect example. I would say wait for the dip. I'm pretty sure he'll tell you the same thing.
Oh yeah, most definitely wait for dips, man. And Swicky, I see you. Would it be good to buy now or wait for the next dip? Yeah. So if you're talking about microvisions or clean energy cells, what I think you should do is definitely wait for the dip. Wait for it to be bloody and be a shark. I mean, when you see red, strike. That's my best advice. And when you see green, my advice. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I do. When I see green, I don't really like to buy on green. I like to buy on red because red gives you a chance to get in those dips, and that's what you do. And especially if you're gonna buy the dip, make sure it's a company you believe in because you can get into a stock when it's dipping and it can continues to dip. Like so, don't put. What I do is I don't put all my eggs in one basket. Like if I want 150 shares of it, I'm gonna throw in about 25 shares, and I want to see what that stock does. And if it dips some more, I'm gonna throw in about 50 shares. And if it dips some more, I'm gonna put in another 25. And I like to average my way in. Now, if the stock runs up, I don't go in and buy more when it's running up. I like to wait for it to drop. Okay, I wanted 150 shares. I only got 25 and it ran up. Okay, now it's red because stocks go up and down. They go up and down. And then what I do is if it drops, I go ahead and add the rest of my shares. That's just how I like to do it.
Yep, and to pick its ticker symbol MVIS is a ticker symbol for microvisions MVIS. And now I do want to show you something, Swicky, too, to why you don't want to buy when stuff, because a lot of people they get into stocks when they're there's a lot of hype around them, and they all they see is this right here. They just see this straight line of the price going up, and a lot of people that's when they're new they just think the price is about to continue because you don't know. And this right here is a great example of why you shouldn't buy high. You want to always buy low. Because this is just an example. Back in December, I was actually a part of this stock right here, Celis Life Sciences. I got in at, I think it was around $6.39. I got in. It was for a day trade, actually. And I caught it all the way up to $17.66. Right? Which is perfectly fine. But you have some people that bought in at around $15. They bought in around $15, and you see, if you buy in high, you never know what can happen. It can fall back and tank on you just like this. And there's a lot of people that this stock right here created a lot of what we call bag holders. And what you do not want to do, you do not want to be a bag holder unless it's a company you believe in and you're willing to average down. A lot of people aren't willing to average down in the company like this. It was just strictly a straight day trade. Now you do have some people that are pretty long term on this stock, but this was a day trade for majority of people. So just remember, always buy low. That is the name of the
Right.
Buy low,
Buy
sell
low,
high.
sell high. Exactly. Looks like Andy Pooh said it's Friday the best day to buy stocks since it looks like it's like all the stocks are being oversold.
It's actually a good analysis. If you really want to look on Fridays are is a very consistent day for sell-offs, and that's one thing I've noticed that especially being in the stock market. So I think it's good to nibble. That's what you want to do. You just want to nibble at it because sometimes, like right now, we know there's probably going to be a stock market correction. We don't know if it already happened or it can still be a potential correction. So you don't want to just buy all the way in when the price pulls back. I would say just nibble at it and nibble. And I think a good thing would do is to always do your research on it, because if you do your research on it and you do want to just go all in on a red day, you'll feel better about it. So that's what I would say. We have Daniel Ely. Ely,
He
what's
just
up,
asked
man?
he just asked the question. Can I answer this, please?
Hold on. Before you answer it, let's just go. Let's go back to let's get you a good background. There you go. All right, here we go. Get you a good background.
What's your thoughts on NVIS? This is all for you. This is all for you.
Daniel,
Go
I'm
ahead.
so glad. I'm so glad you asked that question, man. Look, before the live, we went over it just a little bit, man. So MVIS. Now, all this is my opinion. It's not financial advice or anything like that, but I absolutely am very bullish on this stock. Currently, I'm holding 400 shares at an average cost of $5.99, and today it's already up like 11%. It reached up to 17% at 1086, and what the company is doing with the lidar technology, there's a couple ways to win in this stock. For one, what it can do is it can hit, you know, the military for infantry, boots on ground. They can communicate with each other through these goggles. Then aircraft, the soldiers is flying the planes in the air. It helps them move through the skies more freely. And then not only just that, their lidar technology, like for the scanner that they have, you can like see, in futuristic movies, we always saw like how they had like a screen where they can touch the wall and stuff like that. Well, they have the technology to do this, and lidar is huge, especially in the EV market, and they have everything. The Microvisions has all of that, and so they can touch in the sectors with the EV space. They're already working with the military. It's already articles out there. I know I did a really good breakdown on my channel of Microvisions. If you want to, go look at if you want to have a little bit of more DD or due diligence, and if you're not already in Microvisions, what I suggest, or what in my opinion, is to wait for a dip, because right now it's heavy. Like, I got back in it when it was a penny stock, and currently now, I mean, it's graduating. We got a $1 billion market cap, and we're sitting in double digits now. So I will wait for some type of pullback if you want to, get into Microvisions. But man, I absolutely love this company, and not only that, but Microvisions. If a company buy, like if Apple, now this is not, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but Apple, if they have an EV car, and then they do a buyout with Microvisions, everybody that's a shareholder of Microvisions is going to win. Like, I'm just very bullish on it. I'm not letting go of my 400 shares. I'm long term on it, so I'm going to continue to hold my shares in it. But I really, really love this stock, man. I love this company.
Yeah, it's definitely. It's that this company right here has a lot of companies. I know Microsoft also has rumors about potentially buying out Microvisions. So, and one thing about buyouts, when they have a buyout, the stock price, it just seems to always just skyrocket, because what the company the company wants to get bought at the highest value possible. So that's why their stock, it shoots up to the moon. So, and it is the future. Yes, it is the future. I mean, autonomous.
Yeah,
I'm
it
pretty
is.
sure I probably messed that word up. Autonomous
Autonomous.
vehicles. They're going to be a part of the future. They're coming in. Microvisions provides a technology for that. And like Millennial Stock Investor explained, it's a lot of there's a lot more things that Microvisions includes, like their business. But for sure, I know for a fact that it's the future for autonomous vehicles, and like I said, and many other things. And I'm frustrated with MVIS today because I'm going to answer your question here in a minute, Andy. Uh, Microvisions, I had a $9 call for Microvisions. I had a $9 call for it. And like I was telling Millennial Stock Investor the other day, I don't know why. I guess I wasn't thinking, but I sold it I said on accident. I don't know how I sold it on accident, but I just wasn't paying attention, but I sold it. And I'm paying for it today. I am paying for it today. Like, just look at this. I had it. I had the call. It was around $7, and I said I knew Microvision was going to climb up. I knew it. I knew it, and it shot up to $10.86 today. I'm paying for it. It's hurt. That's hurt. That hurt. That hurt. So, Andy, a millennial stock investor, Andy asks, do you recommend averaging up in case you bought low, and a stock keeps going up, and you want to put more money on it?
That is a great question. So I'm currently in that situation. Now, like I said, it's not financial advice. And by the way, we just hit 3 o'clock. We just hit after hours. So let's see how after hours hit. But back to you, Andy. I'm currently in that situation right now. And I'm in that situation with a stock, ticker symbol NNDM. Ticker symbol NNDM, Nano Dimensions. So I have 210 shares of Nano Dimensions. And my price prediction for Nano Dimensions is over $50. And currently right now it's sitting at $14.72. And I only have 210 shares. And I really, really, really want to add to my position. So what I'm gonna do, my average cost for Nano Dimensions is currently it's going up. It's going up. So it's hit 1480. I got in at $8. And I really feel like Nano Dimensions is going to be at 50. Like I have that conviction. Not saying that it's going to be at 50 by the end of this year. It could be the beginning of next year. But this company has a lot of cash on hand. All the direct offerings that they did gave them a lot of money, cash on hand, to do multiple things like invest in the company, invest in new products. They do 3D printing. Like on this company as well, I did a very good breakdown of the stock, but. So what I'm going to do is I'm waiting for a buying opportunity. So like I said, on red days, I like to see that it's blood, and I'm the shark, and I like to strike. Today we had a very red day. We're down 4.85% on the day, but that's not low enough. So I got in the company at $8, and I added more because I only had 120 shares at first. Now I have 210. So now my average cost is 1043, and that's another thing. When you average up, your average cost is going to go up. So it's going to take you longer to actually get like a double up. So now that, I could have hit a double up at $16, but now my average cost is $10.43. So I won't hit a double up until $20. But that's okay because I think the company is going to go to 50. So what I'm waiting for a little bit more blood. I mean, today was a very bloody day, down almost 5%, but I'm looking for a little bit more blood. Maybe if I can get it down to 13, I'll add more to my position.
Yeah, and I say this. I'm in the same boat with not NVIS, but Nano Dimensions. I bought some more. I bought some more today. It pulled back to about 14. It was around because it was at about $15, and I wanted to go ahead and buy some then. But I think regardless, Nano Dimensions right now is still a cheap price, even at 15. But you always, like I said, the name of the game, you want to buy at its lowest point at all times. So I bought like 25 more shares today of Nano Dimensions, and I really want to build my position out to about 225. So, like you said, when it pulls back, if price goes up and you want to catch it on a pullback, so at least your average cost. Like if you got it at $10, I bought Nano Dimensions at $10.63. You see, my average cost now is $12.84. Now, I didn't want to wait till Nano Dimensions hit $20 and then buy in and average up because then my average cost could have been about $15, $16. You want to kind of lessen that little gap in between the price. And so that's why you want to try, if you want to average up, get it at that lowest price possible when it pulls back. So your price doesn't just jump up like in a crazy amount. Mine went from $10.63 to $12.50. And now it's at $12.84 because I bought some more today. So that's perfectly fine. Let's see. Daniel said, "Are y'all up on the come up series?" What is? I'm not sure what it is. I guess I'll have to look into that and see.
What is the up on the come up? What is the come up series, Daniel?
Come up series.
Let us know in the chat what that is.
And Andy, could you guys take a look into ONTX and VT, please? Yes, we definitely will do that. While we're doing that, I'm gonna answer Swicky. Swicky said, "What do you guys think will happen with GameStop? Do you guys think there will be one? Do you guys think there will be one more big rise?" Whew, man.
That's hard, man. I personally, I hope so. I hope so. Now, I have a position at AMC. I got 84 shares. I put a video out on my channel, and I said I'm doing this for the community. This isn't even about the money. Right now, I'm currently down in AMC. I'm down $592, and my average cost in AMC is $14.15, and is at $7.09. But I got diamond hands, baby. Diamond hands. I'm holding it. I'm trying to see, if we can get a squeeze out of this, it would be awesome. The money would be great, but it's not about the money at this point. It's about the community and the hedge funds. Like, I really don't like how they can just short companies and try to bankrupt companies, and I'm holding, and I hope the same with GameStop. I hope GameStop and AMC have another huge squeeze.
Yes. Man, I didn't even know because I haven't paid attention to GameStop since probably Tuesday. I did not know it dropped. I didn't know it dropped like this. I've been in AMC. I've been in AMC. I'm still holding the line for everybody. Now, I don't want to give any advice on GameStop.
Oh
It
man.
is it is too risky.
Ouch.
Too
Ouch.
risky. There's a lot of people.
That's bad.
I feel, man, look at this. Man.
I really hate that for the people that
Wow.
bought in at like 400, because I've seen a couple people buying at 400.
Yeah,
They're down $350 today. That sucks when people lose money like that.
Gosh. And then, I'm not going to sit here and
Because when they talked about pushing GameStop up to $300 the first time, it was at like $32, and MSI was actually, he's the one that told me about that. That they was talking about, Wall Street Bets was talking about pushing the price up to $300, and I said there's no way. I doubted it when they first talked about it. I said there's no way they're gonna push GameStop. It's GameStop. GameStop, the business model is a failing business model. That's why it's getting short. That's why it's shorted so heavy. It was like a shorted 150%. So I didn't think it was gonna happen, and they proved me wrong. They actually touched. I think it touched. Did it touch $500 at one point?
Yeah, it did.
It touched $500 at one point. So
Let me see. It peaked at, oh, it hit 52-week high. It says 483.
483. Okay. So like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and doubt it like it won't happen again. But I honestly, personally, I'm not touching it. I'm not gonna tell you to touch it. And that's just how I feel, because it's just too risky. It's too. GameStop was at $19, so it's potentially. It looks like it's already making its way back down to $19. So, just if you do plan on jumping to that, make sure you do your own due diligence on that, and you feel comfortable. Then hey, that's on you. But I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it. Me personally, no. So let's get to VTTT, because I know that's. I'm sorry, Andy. We got
VTTT and ONTX.
VTTT. I am a come up cousin. The come up series changed my life. Check out the YouTube channel. It's a series that teaches our people how to invest options and give people gems just like you guys, and it's a must watch. Y'all will thank me. Okay, definitely. I'm definitely. I'll check them out. We'll definitely check them out. Why is this up? Okay, I don't know what that was about. Okay, so VTV Therapeutics. This is one I have not heard of before. I don't know. Have you heard of this one? MSI?
I've heard of VTVT.
Let's see, what is it?
I don't currently hold a position. It's sitting at $2.61.
Let's see. Let's look at it is up for the year. So that's good. It's not super. It's not that extremely volatile. It don't look like it's been floating in this little area right here.
It's got a massive gap right there though, so it may have a little bit of correction. It's got to fill that gap. It's at 209. That gap hit at 209, and now it's currently at 258.
Now the thing is, with stocks like this, it's a therapeutic stock or a biopharmaceutical. So these right here they are very high risk, high reward companies or plays to get in, because they can come out and announce one good thing. Its products target the treatment of central nervous system disorders, diabetes, metabolic disorders, inflammation, and cancer. Oh well. So if they do a research and they release like just one great thing about some news on a cure or anything, this price can skyrocket. For example, you have, what is it, Sava? Yeah. Look at this. Well, oh my, it took a tank today too. But just look at this. It was just trading at $23. Then they had news come out about, I think it was Alzheimer's disease, and it shot up to 100. I think it hit $122 today. Let's see, what was it?
52-week high is $117.50.
$117.
That's crazy.
Like I said, a lot of companies like that, like VTV, it's very high risk, high reward. I really don't know much about it, so I really can't just speak on it like that. But that's all I can really say. High risk, high reward company, especially if you do your own due diligence on it. And if you feel comfortable investing in it, then hey, go right ahead. But I would say it doesn't look very like there's gonna be, the farthest it'll probably drop, if it does drop, is like a $1.70, $1.60, $1.40. It's like it has a pretty good, support line in that area. So just be expecting that. You want to always expect the worst and have cash on hand just in case if you did buy now and it dropped that low, that you will be prepared and not panic, because you don't want to panic. That's not what we do. All right. So do you have anything on that MSI?
No, I mean, you pretty much nailed that one on the head.
Oh, and let's go on. And they have a whole community on Facebook called the Come Up Cousins. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely check them out. We'll definitely check them out. I'm all for any type of empowerment or knowledge. All for the growth. All for it. Let's see. What about ONTX? That's the other one.
Yeah, ONTX. Yeah.
ONTX. Another therapeutics. Oh Lord. Oh, they had a pretty decent day today. They're up about 11% today. For the week, they're up 38%. Oh wow.
It's another run up, so it must have some type of news. Had to have some type of major catalyst, because if you look back on the second, how they were at 68 cents, and then they peaked at $1.10, and now they hit that $1.10, or really they went higher than the $1.10. They hit, looks like $1.15 here, and they're constantly going. Yeah, they hit like $1.10, maybe 16, and now it's having a little bit of drop off from its high today. The high today was $1.16, so it hit $1.16, and now it's trading at 94. So usually when stocks run up like that, they have a slight bit of correction, and so that's why I always say make sure you buy on the red days. That's the best time to buy, is red days. Red days, you gotta strike. You gotta be a shark. When you see the blood on red days, strike.
Yeah, I definitely, and I agree. It's had a pretty. If you look at it right here on the chart right here, you had a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and it just really basically consolidated in this little area right here. I'm looking at it on the hour chart, MSI, just in case I don't know if you knew. And then right here we create another higher high, which is a good sign, and right it's pulling back. So this right here, this is what you want to see. You want to always, if you do look for entry points when it comes to getting into companies and building out positions, you want to always, on a uptrend, always want to look for a higher low. And this is what a higher low is. If you didn't know what a higher low is, like this right here, it's spiked up right here. You got a higher high, and then right here is what you will consider a higher low. And so it's very important to catch higher lows, because if you bought in right here, look at this run up right here. Bam. Massive run up. That's massive gains for you. Higher high, another higher high created. It's a higher high because it's higher than the previous higher high. So now this is the new higher high, and this now is going to be considered the new higher low. Do you agree with that, MSI? You have anything?
Yes. Yeah. That's it's spot on.
So, and then right here, this right here is not considered a higher high. It's not considered a higher high because it did not break this higher high. So basically, all this is what we would consider consolidation. It's just basically a consolidation period, and you kind of get in right here and make a little bit of money right here, but it's mainly consolidation. But then this right here, now we have another higher high, and you see it's creating another higher low. So you want to find that low point and then jump in so you can catch it on the way up. Now there can be news, there's always news and other factors that involve that. It can be some type of bad news come out, and even though it's on the uptrend right now and it's creating a higher low, if some type of bad news come out, the trend won't even matter. It can tank the stock. So always be careful, and that's why it's always important to do your research when you're getting into these companies. The technical side of it is very important. It helps you out a lot when it comes to getting into plays, but you also need to be updated on the news of the company as well, because the news can throw all of that out the window. So Let's see. You have anything to touch
Yeah,
on?
I do want to add to that. You all that are watching, please like the video. Please like the video so we can hit the YouTube algorithm. Just do us that favor. And I'm sitting over here smiling at special activities division. Man, if that was to happen, I would be so happy because I have a position in NDM.
What did he say? Buy ASAP tomorrow. We're buying every single Halo share. Oh man! Look, yeah, that'll be wild if that happens. But hey, I wouldn't be mad at it. You see, I got a little good position, 225, so I ride that wave all the way up. But I mean, even if it did that, we're already expecting it. MSI said it earlier. We're already expecting this to hit $50. So we'll take a head start. We're perfectly fine with a head start. Get us to 50. Hey, we'll see up until 100. But I'm just playing.
Right.
But look, let's see the next
RESN. Did you cover that already?
I'm about to look at it now.
RESN by Daniel.
I've heard of this one actually.
I haven't heard of RESN. I haven't heard of this one.
I've heard of it actually. It's up 12%. Appreciate the technical analysis. Great job. No problem. No problem. No problem. Let's see. Resonant. Now this one right here. We'll say engaged in the.
What does this what does this company do? I've never heard of them before.
They engage. Hold on, let me go up to it so you can kind of read it. Okay, can you see that? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So they engage in the creation of filter designs for radio frequency front ends for the mobile device industry. Oh, okay. It focuses on developing its software platform, Infinite Synthesized Networks. The company was founded by Neil Finzi and Robert B. Hammond in January 2022. No, January 2012. It's headquartered in Goleta, California. Okay. So that is all right. So they've been around since 2012. So I mean that's pretty decent. And a plus I will say about this company is that they are in the mobile device industry, which is what cell phones or there's a lot of different type of mobile devices. But I think this year with 5G rolling out that the mobile device sector, part of things is probably really going to take off. I think Resonant, it looks like it can probably be a good potential company. I actually am interested in this company now, so I'm going to do research on it. So I appreciate you for putting it in the chat. I'm interested in this company. It's at $6.50. It's having a pretty good month actually. It's up 96% for the past month.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up.
What about the year? You got the year? How much is it up on the year?
151%.
Nice. So it's a software company that designs radio frequencies.
Yeah. And I'm pretty.
One thing that's alarming when you look at the chart though is the gap. That run up. I'm huge on those run ups. Is if it can feel that gap. If you go to the technical, go to the chart. Let's look at the chart. If this thing can feel the gap, that would be beautiful.
Yeah. And this right here is what he means about. So you have this gap right here, but this, honestly, this is the gap.
Yeah, that's a gap right there. It's two gaps.
This one right here is.
So it filled that gap. It filled the first one.
It actually did. Yeah, good.
Yep, it filled the first one. So that's good. That's what you want to see on these charts is when you have a gap like that, you see that how it bottomed out a little bit and consolidated, but that's called filling the gap. So it filled in that pressure, and it looks like it's going to fill the second one too. So this might be, on the technical side, it looks good.
It actually does. To be
honest. And you see, actually, if you just zoom out, you will see how it's in an upward moving channel, and that's another good sign. It has very bullish momentum right now.
What we got, MSI? You got a higher high. You got a higher low. You got a higher high, higher low. And then right here, we have another higher high, a higher low. And we created another higher high right here. So it actually looks pretty decent.
It's a healthy. I consider this a healthy run up. It's not like nothing like that just shot straight up to the moon and then just tank. It's actually like a healthy run up. It's just like the same chart as Nano Dimensions. Like if you pull up NNDM, you'll see how it's gradually went up, and that's what you want. You don't want a stock that just shoots up to the moon and then tank straight back down, because then at that point it's like, I don't want you to hold the bag, because I've been in a situation when I first started where I saw a stock running up and I thought it was, hey, this stock is going up, it's good to get in it, and I got in it and and it tanked, and I was holding the bag for quite a while until it came back up. So
yeah, like right here, it was some bags, it was some bags being held on this one right here. My lord, but I mean, looking at the chart, honestly, you see like right here, it has a break of structure. It broke the structure right here in its past. So what we want to see next is that it's probably going to go up to this $8.50 area and retest. That's what it looks like it's doing now, because it looks like it has a healthy trend on the uptrend, and it's broke these. So what it's going to do is, majority of the time, you see this right here in this area, right here. I want you to really pay attention to this. So since it broke this area, majority of the times it's going to probably come back and test right here and make a new support. So let's see if it done that. We're gonna draw a line right here. All right.
So it's broke past its resistance. At this point, it needs to looks like it needs to have create new higher lows.
Yeah, that's that, and that's what it looks like it's doing on the daily. Let's see. Let's go to let's just go to the hour chart. Look at this, bam, on the hour chart. Look where it's at. Of this line. Well, even though it broke right here under it, it came back, and so we're just gonna probably see some consolidation on this one for a while or a couple days. But it looks healthy. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, as far as the technical side, I actually like the chart. As far as the technical side goes, I would like to do a little bit more in the fundamentals and like look at the balance sheets, look at the revenue, things like that. What's the market cap of the company?
Let's see. What was it? RESN, right?
Or RE? Yeah, SN.
310 million.
310 million. So it's still far. In my opinion, a penny stock to me is a company that's under $1 billion, market cap wise. So basically, market cap is like, I can go to this company right now and buy them for $310 million. So,
yeah, I mean, this year is going to be a very important year for this stock right here, especially being in the mobile device industry. And it's a filter designs for radio frequency. So I mean, I'm not pretty sure if this right here roll out it can benefit from 5G. It possibly could, being with radio frequency. We don't know, but I might make a video on this and put this on the channel. Actually, to be honest, I like it. I like the way it looks.
Yeah, thank you for putting it on our radar. Looks like That's another one. That's another one that I really, really love. I love ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica. I love that company.
Zomedica. All right. I think you did a. Did you do a?
Yep, I did a stock analysis on this one. I don't know. I can't remember when I posted it, but it's most definitely on my channel.
Let's see. And this right here, guys, this is Millennial Stock Investor. This is MSI. The one that's right here that we're streaming with, we're live with. This is his channel, so if you haven't subscribed to his channel yet, make sure you go subscribe. Like I said, he posts nothing but heat, and we post really about every day. A couple of days. It might take a break one day or so, but majority of the times we post every day. Or if we don't post, we'll either go live. So we're very consistent. Very. We like to be updated on our channel. So if you haven't subscribed to his channel yet, make sure you go subscribe. He posts nothing but straight heat, as you see.
I appreciate that.
Look at these thumbnails. Thumbnails are just amazing. So make sure you go subscribe to his channel right here. Actually, 2 weeks ago he dropped the video.
2 weeks ago.
Yep, 2 weeks ago. So yeah, make sure you go subscribe to his channel. Now let's go talk about ZOM, ticker symbol ZOM. ZOM. Now, let's see. Let's go look at the chart with this one. Let's go look at the chart. Oh, there's so many gaps in this thing. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. We're gonna just look. We're gonna look at it on the 4-hour chart. Okay. Oh, this thing. Oh my.
Can you hear my dog? She in there barking loud. I think she needs to go out.
We have an actual good sign here. Look at how bullish this candle is on the end of the day.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
This is what we want to look at.
I want to wait for some type of pullback on this one
Let's look at the.
because my average cost is 98 cents on Zom.
Let's see. Yeah, let's look at this. So you got a little bit of volume right here. A little bit. What you want to see, I will feel better about this probably pushing up some more if I seen this type of volume, but it's just getting started. And I know with this company with Zom, I think March, is it March? Is that like the catalyst month?
Yeah, ticker symbol ZOM. Yeah, they have March 30th, 2021 is the expected date for the True Pharma product. That's when it's expected to be out. So yeah, that's gonna be huge.
Yeah, so with this one, actually, you really can expect run-ups on this one, leading up to March because, we have the famous philosophy in the stock market: buy the rumor and sell the news. So
The news, right?
this really might be a thing for this one going up. And even though the news might be amazing, but a lot of people like buying rumors. So I mean, it doesn't actually look bad on the chart. See this is what happens when things break a resistance. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it broke this one, and it just had a field day going up to this right here, and it's looking like it's wanting to break this. I wouldn't really call this an initial full break yet, but it has topped above it. It has topped above it, and it's hanging around what $1.49, and the resistance is about 150. So
Hmm.
it actually looks like it's probably gonna continue to run. Honestly, I think it's gonna probably continue to run.
Yeah, it's most definitely very, very possible.
Well, you see it
Very,
right here.
very
It's
possible.
higher high, higher low. Then they create another higher high right here. I wouldn't really consider this a higher low yet because you don't know what we're gonna do right here. But it's looking, yeah, it looks pretty decent. It looks pretty decent. I guess I should have jumped in. I might miss
Yeah,
that.
I got in at 98 cents. Currently, you know what's crazy about this? Go back to like the month of October on Zom. I think I could have got in it at like 7 cents, September or something like that. I was watching it when it was 7 cents.
How the heck I end up going to that? Hold on. Let me go back. I don't know how that happened. Okay, here we go. What, around here? In this area?
So yeah. Yeah. So you see how low it was, like 6 or 7 cents. Like, man, I could have got in the stock, but I said no, I didn't. I said this is too risky, and like I preach on my channel, penny stocks are very, 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 very volatile. So, make sure if you invest in penny stocks that you do your own research and due diligence, because I mean they're risky. But the thing about penny stocks, if I would have got in at 7 cents, at 14 cent, I would have already doubled my money. So if I would have put $1,000 in this stock at 7 cent, when it reached 14 cent, that would have been $2,000, and I could have sold, so I would have had a $1,000 profit. So I put in 1,000 to make another 1,000, and that's 2,000. So, but man, if I would have gotten at 7 cent, there's no telling how much money I would be at right now at $1.49. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, and I agree. I agree. Zomedica. Yeah, look for the month of March to be a great month for this stock. All right, so we're gonna hold on. Give me 1 second, real quick. Let me do this. Hold on. I think I want to say is this. No, it's definitely not that one. All right. Okay, now we're back. All right, so BlackBerry. I'm about to break down BlackBerry for you. Give me 1 second to do this. All right, we're gonna go to BlackBerry. Hold on. 1 second. BlackBerry is at $12.15 for the day. Now, talking about BlackBerry. Let's move him off the screen for a second. Take a break real quick. But look, all right. So let's talk about BlackBerry. BlackBerry. It's kind of hard for me to talk about BlackBerry because I got in BlackBerry when it's at $9, and I was trying to day trade BlackBerry, and I caught BlackBerry on a run up from $9 to $11, and I sold it on a day trade, and I think it was around. Let's see. I think it was around this time, right? I really wish I would have held it because if I would have known the madness that was going to be around BlackBerry at the time, I got in at $9, I would have caught all the way up to $28. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of salty about that I did that, but the direction that BlackBerry is going, to be honest, I like it. They have a lot of patents, and they're planning to sell a lot of patents to get more cash on hand, and they're becoming more of a security software business. They're getting rid of the cell phones because nobody really liked it or cared about or wanted BlackBerry anymore. It was very pointless to have BlackBerry was pointless. So I like the way they're going, and I think that long term, honestly, BlackBerry is I think it'll probably be a good company to invest in. I'm waiting for BlackBerry. I would wait for BlackBerry to probably pull back to probably, because I really honestly really truly believe BlackBerry probably pull back down to about $9. I really do before I would hop in, but that's me. That's me. That's why. Let me pull up the chart actually on it real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me see. And I would really like, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you please subscribe because like I said, I usually post every day. If I don't post, I'll go live to make up for not posting. And then we're just trying to grow as a family. We're on a mission this year to build our portfolio out to 100K. Right now we're sitting at 9,000, and I just really want to start this channel that we have now, Your Daily Investor, to help just really grow with everybody. Like I said, I still have things I need to learn myself, so I wanted to start the channel for us to all grow together at the same time, and so we can see year by year how much growth that we've had together. So all right, I'm just look at BlackBerry. All right, so this is actually a good sign right here. I actually like this, the fact that so it ran all the way up and it came back, because this right here is when all the madness, when all the shorts, the stock was getting shorted. It was getting shorted tremendously, and it went all the way up. It pulled all the way back down, and it made. I like this. So here, I wanted to show you guys something. All right. So this is what you want to see. This right here. What I'm about to show you guys is what I got in at 7:58 and so. Oh my god, man! You caught a run up. You caught a run up. You caught a run up. And I'm happy and I'm proud for you. I'm happy and I'm proud for you. That's major. Major. So I want to show you guys this right here. This right here is what we call back testing. I trade forex as well, and I have to use a back testing strategy in order to get better and improve with trading forex. So this is one thing right here what we like to see. You see the stock right here. I'm just gonna let you guys see this as it plays out. All right. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me just pause it. Let me bring Millennial Stock Investor back into the fold. Alright, so I'm going to slow the speed down just a tad. Well, no, it's fine. So what we like to see is, like you said, you see how it went up and now it came all the way back down and filled this big run up. And now you're going to see it stop and land right here. Just look at it play out. I actually like that it did that. That is a great sign, actually. Let me take this off.
And this is BlackBerry?
This is BlackBerry, yeah. So just basically, we're just watching this play out, to see how it ended up back right here, which I'm actually pretty stoked about that it did this, because this is things right here, honestly, that you like to see. So I'm glad that you sold at $24.50.
Who sold? Who did that?
Daniel.
Oh, okay. So he got in BlackBerry, and I got in at 758 and sold at 24.50. Oh my gosh, that is nasty. Good job, Daniel, man. That is
perfect. And so now to see it come all the way back down to right here. Now I would like to see it probably.
Hey, cheers to Daniel in the chat, man. He hit a double up and really a triple up.
Yeah, it was a triple up.
Wow.
Almost 4 times.
Yeah, he could have, if it would have hit 28. What did it peak at?
28.71. But it's good that you didn't get caught up in the hype, because if you would have kept getting caught up in the hype, you would have not sold. You would have been trying to hell, because everybody was saying this stock is going to 50, 50, 50.
500 shares.
It's good that you did that, man. Like, oh my gosh. You made a bag on BlackBerry. Oh,
wow.
But congratulations. I give it to you. Congratulations. Like, so
What's up, family?
What's
up, family?
I can craft too. What is up? How you doing? How are you doing? I hope you have had an amazing day. I hope your day in the stock market was a great day today. It was a lot of buying opportunities today, actually, in the stock market.
Yeah, it really was. It really was a lot of buying opportunities today.
I made a couple moves. I bought 125 shares of this company right here, Ocean Power Technologies. We're already up 1%. 6% of my portfolio got 125. I want to get to 500 shares in this company. That's my goal. I want to get 500 shares in Ocean Power Technologies. I see this company hitting at least $10 here in the near future.
What about CTRM? What did that do today? I know that's not stuff.
Yeah, let's see. JAGX. Andy, I got you on JAGX. Hold on, I'm finna go to CTRM here in a second. I just want to show Andy something real quick. So this right here is my channel, Your Daily Investor, and I did a video right here actually on JAGX a week ago. Got 1K views, so I thank you guys that whoever watched the video. I really appreciate it.
Good.
JAGX, you have to. Let me just go to it.
I thought the company was going to run up last week because last week they had some, I guess it was like some anticipated news that was about to come out. So I thought they were going to really, really, really do good, but they didn't. They kind of went down. So now it's back kind of, it's a little bloody now.
Yeah, it's. But I like to see what's going on with JAGX, because JAGX, a lot of it really was a lot of people buying the rumor. And a lot of folks, the majority of people, they sold the news. That's why I say it's very important to know what events are coming up with a company, because if there's a lot with CCIV, ticker symbol CCIV, a lot of people bought that rumor. Like, that rumor it shot up. And you have to be aware of things like that, because you can make a lot of money if you are. And that's what people did with JAGX. They bought the rumor and they sold the news. I was in JAGX as well. I was one of those people that bought the rumor and sold the news. But I think long term, with what this company has, they have a lot of great things coming up. And any company that's really in the pharmaceutical field, the pharmaceutical sector, they have great potential for any type of good news to come out, and the stock shoots up like that. So that's why I say it's always good with stocks like this. Make sure you get in at its low point. And for the past week, that it's been consolidating in this little area of $2. Well, since about January 20, was this January? Let's see, about 27th. It's been consolidating in this little area right here. So it's not bad. I think JAGX will do pretty good. I really do.
Oh Lord. Can you hear an echo when I talk?
No.
Okay. I just got a text message. Somebody said they can hear an echo when I talk. So.
No, I don't hear one. Not right now. Let's see. My day has been good in the market. I had to average down on a few plays, but overall, I did good. That's good. I'm glad for you. I'm glad that you actually averaged down on some of your plays because just be patient and wait for that run up because once they pop, I'm pretty sure your portfolio is going to definitely show for it. The portfolio and the patience is going to show for it. So let's go to CTRM and Daniel SRNE. Okay, that's my stock right there. I will definitely talk to you about SRNE. Give me 1 second. So Cast the Maritime. Hold on, let me. I don't like. Okay, I don't like this right here. Okay, so Castor Maritime. I actually got into this one right here last week, and I day trade. Well, no, I actually did a swing trade on it. I got in at 46 cents actually, and I caught it all the way up to $1, to $1.05. But that morning, we was expecting Castor Maritime to uh, to peak at like $2, but Robinhood got on the shenanigans, and they made it to where I can only sell out of my position. And so at the time, pre-market, we couldn't do anything, and it was around 7 a.m. that morning. And once everybody found out that Robinhood made CTRM a sell-only position, everybody started selling. So I had to sell my position of CTRM at I think it was 67 cents. Still made like $300 off of it, but I was up 115% at first, and then Robinhood pulled that nonsense. But it's okay. We still won at the end of the day. But CTRM ended at 66 cents. So I got 600 shares. I bought back in, got 600 shares of it right now. My average cost is 67. So anytime this right here pulls back, if it pulls back to a 55 cent, I'll probably buy a couple more shares. If it pulls back to 60 cent, I'll probably buy some more shares then as well. So let's see. All right, give me 1 second. Let me check something real quick. Yes to the echo. Let's see. Let me.
Somebody can't. I saw there is an echo when I talk. Oh wow, I've been doing this the whole time. I feel bad.
Yeah.
On Streamlabs, is my mic just coming on one channel?
Let me see. I would have to. Let me remove this one. If I do that, I really don't want to pull all these other things up.
So no, it's just when I talk, it should just be like you'll see the audio levels moving, and you should just see one.
Okay, no, go ahead and say something.
Can you hear me?
I do hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, there was an echo because I went and pulled up the live, and I can hear echo on myself as well.
So I'm trying to figure out now how to get rid of it. You said that you should only be the only one talking, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. Give us 1 second so we can just figure this out.
No, it's just when you see on Streamlabs the audio levels, you should just see like when I talk, it should be like just my bar moving. It shouldn't be like coming through like your desktop or something.
Yeah, it's definitely my headset. The microphone is moving. And
Like so, it's like multiple things moving. So all you have to do is like mute something.
Okay. What about now? It probably should be better now.
Let me see. I guess the only way it can if I still have an echo, can y'all put it in the chat section, please? If I still have an echo.
I think yeah.
So we can talk about some hot stocks.
Yeah, I think we should be good now. That's better. Okay. Perfect.
So we can talk about some hot stocks.
And I think we should be good now. It's gone now. Okay. That's what it was then. Perfect.
Yeah, it's gone.
All right. Perfect. Thank you. Sorry
Well,
about that.
I guess you had some stuff on, but it's all right. Better. SD3, thank you. He said SRN. Daniel said SRN. Let's talk about SRN. Man, that stock has been going crazy.
I got in at $10 and it's on the rise. I actually just to harp on it, just to go back, I did a video on SRNE 2 weeks ago, and right here, uh, 2 weeks ago, I actually did a video on SRNE, and I like what the company, I like what they're doing. They have SRNE. Honestly, I think earlier this week, really last week, I was really expecting them to run up and have a major run up because they have a lot of news. There's a lot of news surrounding this company right here, especially with COVID. Well, I'm sorry, YouTube. The pandemic, the virus that this right here is a lot of things surrounded around with this company right here, and they have a price target of $30. They have a median price target of 21. So I think right now what it's doing, it's been going up and coming down. It's been creating higher highs and higher lows. So I don't want to talk about them myself.
Yeah, this company,
this
man, I remember when this company was like really, really, really low, and now they're like on the rise. And I feel like my price target, to be honest, by the end of this year, I think this company could be over $20. But that's just I really think, I mean, no, I don't have a position in them. I did day trade them, so I caught them when they were low and they went up high, and I sold off. But if you're long term, if you're bullish on this company, SRNE, I think is a very, very, very good
Yeah,
company.
I think with everything, they have things to come out with, like I say, the virus and also cancer, and there's a lot of things, with this company right here. I peeped this company. It was around, I think it was at like $9 when I seen the price, and I was like, I think this company right here has potential for a lot of good things, and I want you guys to look at this, right? Remember, we harped on this earlier about when a stock hits that $10, even though like it did it right here. But once they hit $10, you can really start expecting run ups because once it hit $10 for the first time, hit 10, pulled back to 9, to about 9.27, well 8.98, and bam, now we off to the races. We're above $10. It hit what $15.69 that day, and right now it's just basically kind of consolidating. It's going up and down, and it's probably going to go up and try and retest this 15.69 area again, or it's going to go back down and retest the 12.21 area again. But I think SRNE for sure definitely has high hopes, great potential to for people that's long on this company. So I feel you. I don't have a position in SRNE anymore. Wish I would have kept it, but it's totally fine. I like the direction that I'm going right now in my portfolio, so it's totally fine, totally fine.
Yeah, one company that I'm really, I mean, I've been watching this company since it was like a dollar, $2. Excuse me, but IDEX, man, I really, really, really like that company.
Mm, look at them, $5.13 today.
Yeah, see, they're on the run. I was gonna do a video on them yesterday, but I took a break yesterday. I'm still thinking about doing a video on them today, but I don't know because microvisions, man. I think I need to talk about microvisions. Microvisions went crazy
Yeah,
today.
it was wild. I was definitely not expecting that out of Michael Visions today. It had a good little run up yesterday, so I was really expecting it probably only to kind of cool down a little bit, but it did more than just cooling down. It shot up. It shot up today. So, but yeah, IDX. I guess if I don't know if you had anything else to say about IDX.
Oh yeah, so with IDX, so the thing after doing a little bit of research yesterday, the company has a lot of chances to win. And the reason I say that is because they're a company that's in the EV sector. Not only are they in the EV sector, but they have multiple acquisitions. They just did a partnership just last month in January with this company Wave. Man, it is incredible. So it's like commercial buses, right? And they drive, and you know how when buses pick up people at like bus stops and stuff, man, they have a like a EV charger that's in the ground. And so when buses stop to pick up people, the charger is charging the bus while it's stopped. Like I thought that was incredible because with buses, they have to go, they have to travel. I mean, they're going all day. So, and I just thought that was absolutely crazy. And then I don't know if you remember us talking about this company a while ago called SolarTrack
Hmm.
with the EV tractors.
So
Man, they picked SolarTrack. Yeah, we
mhm.
talked about it a long time ago about the EV tractors and how I thought that was awesome.
Oh, I do. I remember that. I remember. I remember.
And yeah, they have them. They have SolarTrack. They have Wave. I'm trying to think of some other ones. Oh, they got and they're global. They're not just in the U.S. or whatever. Like Malaysia, they have different. They're at different places. Like especially there with the also motorcycles, EV motorcycles. So they have that going. I mean, and this company has a lot of chances to succeed. Now, as far as financials, they are not profitable yet. They do have a little bit of debt, but you know what's crazy about their debt is that they have cash on hand right now to pay off their debt if they need to. So that's another thing
Oh
that
yeah,
really
that's a
I really like this company, man. I really do.
yeah.
So
That's a real good plus. That's a real good plus right there. Actually, that they, if anything happened, they ready to pay the debt off. They have the cash. Actually, I like to hear that. I like to hear that.
yeah, they're not far off as far as their debt goes. You go look at their earnings per share. See how far they are from being profitable.
On their in the balance sheet.
Yeah, no, well, you can
Are
go
you
right
talking
there
right
where you're
here?
at. Yeah, yeah, and look at the earnings, the EPS.
So they have what? Oh, interesting.
So
Oh, it's gonna show.
they're not that. I mean, they're not that far off. It looks like at one point they hit in quarter three. Looks like they were right at about profitable
Yeah,
almost. So
yeah, about
they're right
almost.
there at it. They got enough cash on hand to pay off any debt. So
Which is good. And I mean, a plus they're in the EV sector, and we
right.
know, especially with President Biden being in office, they are wanting to really push, green energy and electric vehicles. So this right here, it has a great benefit. The great catalyst, especially for the next 4 years from now. So I think Idea Numbers is definitely a great company to invest in. We've been like I said, knowing about this one for a while, and I see Daniel said he bought it at $2.12 and sold it at 14.40. Uh,
Hold on, what's that? Is he talking about SRN? Is he talking
I want to say he
about it?
probably sold it at. Oh yeah, he's probably talking about SRNE and Hindenburg. I guess another short seller, huh?
Back last year, it had a parabolic
To
move to
20.
20.
See, he's probably.
Then Hindenburg bashed it and it fell. So, is he talking about? Has IDEX ever hit?
No, I think he's talking
I
about
don't.
SRNE. Because look
SRNE.
at
Oh,
it, it
okay.
says well, the 52-week high was 1939. So I mean, he could have been talking about this one, or
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm guessing Hindenburg was probably just a short
short
seller,
seller.
and yeah,
Try.
yeah, Hindenburg's probably a short seller. Anytime, man, it's crazy how these people do these things too. It's like they'll actually go out there and take a company like SRNE, and the company is good, company's doing well, and they'll literally go do call options, but they'll buy puts for the company. They're betting on the company to go down.
Hmm.
They'll put out an article, something bad, saying something bad about the company or the company is way too overvalued, and it scares people like you and I, retail investors. And what happens is people start to sell the shares. And what happened is when you get a put, that's betting that the stock is going to go down, and they make filthy amounts of money off of that. And like it's a cycle, and man, that's how these hedge funds do things. Like that's what they do, and it's really filthy. And I'm glad that I can share the game that they play with you all. So if you really trust the company, you really think the company is good, and you're in it long term, don't let that get to you, because they these hedge funds are criminals, man.
Yeah, definitely. And then like this whole GameStop AMC situation, we get to see once us, the little guys, once we start winning, it was literally one billionaire got on TV crying, saying
Yeah, I
that this
saw that.
isn't fair. Like, Are you serious? And I mean, you have they shorting
Billions of dollars.
a company like GameStop and AMC, and they're wanting them to go bank. Like they're trying to short them so bad that they go bankrupt. Because if they go bankrupt, then they don't have to cover the shares. It's just straight profit. So that's why they're trying to force these companies to the ground. And it's sad that with AMC, they doubled down on AMC. They were already shorting it. They were already shorting it bad enough, and then they end up doubling down on it. And it's just wild. How they say everybody, it's a fair market and all that. And but this whole situation with GameStop and AMC kind of proved that it's not, and that a
Right.
lot of even platforms, Robinhood shouldn't have did what they done and made it to where people could only sell out of a position. Like that right there is that's market manipulation at its finest, and it's just sad to see that the little guys at the end of the day. There's a lot of people that even though we expose them, but a lot of people got hurt from this as well. You see GameStop, just look at that massive drop off. That is crazy. And like I said, I got AMC.
Yeah.
AMC was at what, $14? Yeah, around.
Yeah, when I bought in, it was 14.
Yeah.
I'm hurt. I'm holding, I'm holding the bag right now. But I mean, it's not about the money for me. Like I said earlier,
Hmm.
it is currently about the community of people. Like it just shows when we all come in together. Like when we come together as a community, when it's not about race or it's not about what religion or anything like that. When we come together as just human beings that this is the first time I've ever seen, people come together like this. When it's not about politics, it's not about none of this. It's just about the people coming together for one common goal. It just really shows that if we all come together, like how far we really can do things. Like that squeeze in GameStop was insane.
Yeah, it's definitely insane. And I just want to really say, Daniel. He said that's why I don't mess with Robinhood. Daniel, who's your broker? Who do you go with? And also, I want to tell you, Daniel, from the looks of it, it looks like you need to start your YouTube channel because the stock picks that you have, and when you get in these entry points that you got, there are some great entry points, and it looks like you need to start your YouTube channel. You like you'll make a lot of people some money because
Oh yeah.
you've been on fire.
Oh, he used E Trade.
E-Trade.
Yeah. I definitely holding. I'm definitely holding AMC, not selling until I profit.
Yeah,
Yes.
it really.
And even if it comes to a point where even if it comes to a point where it's like okay, there's not AMC is not viral anymore, and my money's just sitting there. Eventually, I don't care about the loss. Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I don't want to make no money. I'm not gonna act like that. But as far as me being down now, because currently, let me look. I'm currently down right now. I'm down $595. So I'm down pretty good right now. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'm just gonna hold the bag because I bought in at 14 and it's currently at 7. So, and we'll just see what happens because at any moment we don't know if this stock is gonna squeeze. It could squeeze.
It's very high possibility. That's why
So
That's why, and to see that it's still at a $7-8 in that range in that area, we know there's still a lot of people
a lot,
holding
bro, a lot of people,
holding this
man,
line.
because this is what a $2-3
Yeah,
stock.
this it's around there. So that's a good thing. Like I said, but the hedge funds they doubled down on this, and I know it's a guy named go by the name of Ed Trades Trades. He had a great video explaining what's going on with AMC stock. So if you really want to watch that, go to his channel. His name is Trades Trades. His channel is on fire right now. I know MSI has been with him since he had 300 subscribers, and
Yeah,
yeah,
he just started last or not last month, but in December.
yeah. And now he's at like 70K subscribers. Like he does he's great at what he does. His technical analysis is just phenomenal. So I think you should go watch the videos on his channel, and he'll basically get you caught up on what's really going on with AMC. It also pay a dividend, so hey, I'll take that for now. That's what I said when I said when I was looking at AMC. I was like, and they pay a dividend. Now I do
What
wonder.
is it like
Go ahead.
AMC dividend? I want to see is it like monthly, quarterly?
Yeah.
It is a quarterly
Do they
dividend.
still even pay it out?
Yeah, three
They
cents
do.
per three 3 cents per share. They have a dividend yield of 23%. The X date is the X date X dividend date is March the 6th, so pretty much got a little while for that. I don't know. I don't honestly don't know if I'm gonna hold it. That's a long time for me. That's another month and 2 days. So
Yeah, but I mean, really at this point we are with AMC. I don't even. I just look at it's in my portfolio, but it's only a small portion of my portfolio. I really don't even see that much of a difference, that much of a change, really in my portfolio because it's such a short position. So I'm in such a small position. So I mean, really, whatever it do. I'm willing to. I did my risk to reward ratio, and my risk was what $250 to $300. I'm okay if I lost 250 to 300. It's just totally fine with me because the reward for it is great. If it squeezes, it has a great reward of at least getting back to $20, possibly maybe 15 to break even, but 20, you know, for a pretty good squeeze. So, we're just gonna keep watching AMC and seeing what happens with that company right there. So,
what do you think of Noke?
Noke.
Ooh, to be
Let's see.
to be honest with Noke, you want my honest opinion about Noke? I think Noke is gonna actually be good, and I'm gonna tell you why. Even though this was a part of the short squeeze, I think Nokia is gonna be a good company because why? They're in the 5G
Mm-hmm.
space, and the fact that they're in the 5G space, I mean, that's all I need to hear. I mean, the this what I think they're doing something. I think they're doing more something with satellites. I think in the 5G space.
They're gonna be, and really thinking about it, I think it honestly would be good. They've been sitting at this price consistently for a while.
Yeah, I think if you had this company, you hold them for at least about a
Yeah.
two, year or two, whenever this 5G stocks really start to take off. Because this is like Inseego. Inseego is a 5G company that I'm invested in because you do have to have some diversity in your portfolio, and my 5G stock is Inseego, and I have about 150 shares of Inseego at like an average cost of $15, and that was my 5G stock. But Noke is a 5G stock that I think is actually going to do pretty well
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah, I do too. I think right now where it's at, it's a pretty safe. It's definitely gonna probably have some more dips, so you'll have to dip by it. But I think Noke right now is a pretty decent area, to buy in. It's gonna fall a little bit more actually from where it's at now. I really do think it's gonna fall a little bit more from here. Yeah, see, because it broke this part of its structure right there, and so it's continuing to fall. So I can see this probably falling back to $3, $3 and some change, and then I'll probably buy in. So let's see. Let's.
Do you have any 5G sectors in your portfolio?
I do not, but the one that I'm thinking about buying is this one right here, GILT, Gillette Satellite Networks.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a real good one.
Yeah.
I think that one's more of a penny stock right now, isn't it?
They've actually, well, I guess they're still 742, but the reason why this stock right here is doing so good, if it
Man,
wasn't for so we know that Ark Invest, Kathy Woods, she got this stock in her portfolio. They've bought this stock, Ark Invest. That's why you don't see it. That's why we see it above $10 now. It's because
yeah. I was about to
Ark
say, I thought it was
Invest.
still trading low.
No, no, it's been running off. And then we had Dead Inside, the YouTuber. Once he covered the stock, on top of Kathy Woods talking about it, it just shot up. But they actually, this company right here is definitely going to be a great one. And I want to say President Biden. I think it was something that he brought up. I want to say it had something. No, it wasn't this company. It was the Jivo company, wasn't it? Do you really remember? I don't know if you had knew about it. But I know it was something to do with. It was a sector that President Biden was talking about that had something to do with. I think it was Jivo, to be honest.
Oh yeah, now I know that one's a good one. GEVO.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jivo.
yeah, that's a
I
good
think it
one.
was this one. Um, Look at this. Look at this little run it had. Beautiful. Was that what $4? Just January 5th. a month ago it was at $4, and now it's at 12. So you got that's a
Yeah.
triple up. You got a little good triple up right there.
Yeah. Has it been covering those run ups? Yeah, it's been looks like. I mean, from this chart, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's been kind of covering
Yeah,
too.
you got a higher,
It's on a healthy uptrend.
higher high, higher low, another higher high. You got higher low, so it looks like its next move up is to create another higher high. So it's actually, yeah, I can see this probably pushing about $20. I can see this pushing about $20, and that's why even with this one right here, Ocean Power Technologies, I like it a lot because of what they're doing. Like the technology that they have, it's about to be, it's like zero to none. It's phenomenal. So I'm about to buy a lot of shares in this company. A lot. A lot. What about Sony? What about Sony though? Whew. Sony had a good little run up because of their they had great, I think they had great earnings come out. So yeah, they had a good, because they was at like 90, it was at like $90, I think, something like that. Yeah.
Sony.
Yeah.
I haven't been really covering Sony or watching it.
Because their expectations, they have an 83% buy rating, which is mind blowing. But yeah, they estimated. See, this is right here.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
I'm sure they did good. You know. Oh yeah. They killed their earnings, and that's expected. I mean, PS5. So
Yeah, and they killed their earnings and they just shot up. I think Sony now, especially now that it's at $110, is definitely a value stock. You know, you can say growth stock as well for you to get in. Because Sony, I don't really see any downsides to invest in Sony, to be honest. Because you know video games are gonna be out. We're gonna have a PS6, potentially a PS7. You know, Sony might get into making PCs for all you know. They have a lot of potential, and I think MSI. Then they talk about. I think they have a EV car coming out. I think.
yeah, I was just about to say something about that. Isn't it? Don't they have an EV car
It was
coming out,
this-
or they're gonna start helping with some software or something with the EV car?
It's something like that. Let's go to Google real quick. Sony EV car. I think I had seen something about that. Yeah, which is it's mind blowing to see that Sony is talking about making an electric vehicle. But here we go. Yeah, Sony plans to test its prototype Vision S electric car on public roads. So with Sony being, and this right here is really can be really game changing with Sony because Sony I think they actually already have their own technology on top of having they are in the gaming industry, and if you can be in the gaming industry and the EV industry to get I honestly think if they can really pull this off and this right here succeeds, Sony will definitely for sure shoot up in price, most definitely. So I think Sony is a good one. Now, like I said, I wouldn't touch it right now, but I think for anybody else that would like to invest into Sony, I think Sony would be a great investment, to be honest.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
Personally.
definitely long. Just let's just Sony's just a company that you really can just get in and average down, just average costs your way in, and just keep dumping money into it because Sony's gonna consistently go up unless something just drastically um, changes the business fundamentals of the company. So, and we have Daniel.
Tattoo Chef, that's another one I'm waiting on to go up.
Let's say Daniel, you're getting into Givo. I've thought about it. I really want to. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really do, but I don't want to touch it right now because I want to wait and see what it does. I want to see if it's gonna. I want to see if it's gonna pull back to this $10 range. That's what I want to see because I think now that it's out, it's what has a market cap of 2.3 billion. So you're probably not gonna see it hit the like $9 anymore. So I want to see it go back to about $10. If it can go back down to about $10 or $10 and about 50 cent ish in that area, I'll probably get in and catch it on the way up to 20. But I think now that it broke the $10 range, its next range now is probably 15. Um, to really have a move like Fuel Cell is what I kind of really expect from this one right here. Now it might not grow as fast as Fuel Cell, but I think eventually it'll get there. So I don't know. Do you feel any way about that one, MSI?
Mm, I don't know.
Industry in the portfolio as well.
I'm not sure. Like I said, I ain't really been keeping up with that
Mhm.
one that much.
Yeah, I mean, really, honestly, with companies, any company that has anything to do with like renewable energy, stuff
Yeah,
like
or,
that,
yeah. Now any I
yeah,
mean
they
that's also what puts me on this other company. TELL.
Tell.
Yeah, like President Biden. I mean, he's pushing for all that kind of stuff. So this is a company, penny stock. If you haven't did your due diligence or research on this one, I think this is gonna be a pretty big one. Um, this is a company that I think they're developing or engaged in something like with liquefied natural gas or something. Yeah, scroll down so we can see that.
Hold on.
The about.
Crazy thing is, their market cap is at 1 billion right now. That is
Yeah,
wild.
yeah,
Here you go. They engage in natural gas and investing in natural gas projects. It develops a portfolio of natural gas production, LGN marketing, and infrastructure assets that includes a LGN terminal facility and an associated pipeline in southwest Louisiana.
yeah. And when I was doing research on this company, they also it's not just there. It's like they're on the coast of the U.S. So they cover a wide range.
Hmm.
So this is a company that I also just recently invested in. Um, I have a very very small position, but I mean it's a penny stock. People like penny stocks. I mean because they're cheap. But like I said earlier, they are very volatile. I did just open up a position in Intel and in IDEX, and those are two companies that I think are really really gonna do well. So I don't know if I'll be able to add anything else as far as you know EV in my portfolio because I have Neo. Yeah, I have Neo. I have IDEX now, and what else do I have? I had Workhorse. I sold Workhorse and took profits.
What
Um,
EV?
yeah, EV wise, because I don't want my portfolio to be EV heavy.
Yeah, because if anything bad happens, it can definitely you know have a big effect on the portfolio. Nick
Yeah, I got Aqua Metals. That's a good one.
Nicky Gere was Alchemist. Honestly, it can kind of it's like it's in its own lane, but it benefits from the EV sector as well. Um, Nick Gere said, "What's good, guys? What's good, Nick? How you doing, man?
What's up, Nick?
How you doing? I hope you had a great, phenomenal, fantastic day. Hope your day in the stock market was phenomenal as well. Today was really a dip buying day for a lot of companies, and let's talk about before we Vail. What about Vail? Let's see. Oh yeah,
And I
Vail.
was gonna also say too, everybody that's watching, if y'all would please like the video for the YouTube algorithm. I know that's one thing you like to say.
Yeah, make sure you guys, I want you guys to do me a favor and like this video to help us out with the YouTube algorithm. I would very much appreciate it so we can get this out to more people. We can try and inform and reach out to as many people as we can because that's our goal. Really, we want to be able to be a pillar in a community and try and help as many people as we can. Now, before we go on to Vail, we have another. I think this one may be a good one as well. I bought some of this stock. I have a small position, but I plan to add more. Yeah, TEL. Yeah, it's definitely. Like I said, really anything when it comes to that space is really, especially like I said, over the next 4 years with having President Biden, that it really is going to benefit. Because I think right now the world as a whole is starting to go that direction. The
Yeah, and
renewable
if you
energy
think
way.
about I'm sorry to cut you off, but I was gonna say fuel cell as well. Look at what that stock did. That stock was
Yeah.
$4, probably cheaper than that.
Hmm.
I mean, and now look at it. It's like trading at like 20 something dollars. So
Hmm. Yeah, it's at what 23. $23. I think it's at $23. Hit $23 today.
yeah, so the stock is doing pretty well,
Hmm.
and that's the thing, y'all. That's the thing. I say this a lot on my channel is that I want I love doing the videos, and I may be doing the fancy edits and all that kind of stuff. But my main goal is I want everyone to build generational wealth. I say that a lot, and going through these stocks, like it's just fun, man. It's like fun talking about them. And if y'all got any stocks that y'all want us to cover, look at, technical analysis on, please drop it down in the comment section
Yeah,
so we can cover those. But
yeah. So we can definitely
Vail,
cover them. David Chu, what just found your stream? Sub to both of you, David. We appreciate that. I really do appreciate it.
thanks,
Thank you.
David, man. We really do appreciate
Thank
that.
you. I really appreciate it. See, that's why it's important for you guys if you can drop a like for the YouTube algorithm because we can get the video out there to more people like David, so they can come along and watch the stream because, like I said, we're welcome. We want everybody, their mom, dad, sisters. We want the dogs, cats, to
Right,
be
the
able
movement.
to come watch, the stream. We want to help as many people as we can, and not only do we want to help people, we want also because, like I said, we still have things we have to learn as well. And that's the beauty of all this is that we get to learn and do all this together as a family and grow as a family, and then eventually we get to see the progress that we've made, and that's the exciting part about it. That you guys get to see us grow, and we get to also see you guys, grow as well. So I'm excited, to be a part of this journey. Do you guys think? Hold on, let me go look at the veil, and we'll talk about APST later because I got some beef I want to cover with APST, so we'll talk about that one later. Let's see, veil. Veil is actually
He said. Also, I'm covering. I guess I'll cover the other one.
what? Which one?
What David said too. I bought H.
I
Do you guys think this is a good sale? I bought HIVE for $1 and sold today.
ready to see that one. All right, we're going.
I'm gonna cover that one. You get Veil, I'll
Okay.
cover HIV. I'm gonna look
So
at it.
Veil, I heard, I seen, it was a YouTuber I watched last week talking about Veil. Now, like I said, I don't really know much about Veil. For the past year, it's up 33%. Past 5 years is up 589%. Was it what, like $4 right here? This must have been around the that time, yeah. So let's see what Veil. They engage in the production and exportation of iron ore pellets, manganese, and iron alloys, which are raw materials needed for steel making. That's a positive. It operates through the following segments: ferrous minerals, coal, and base metals. The ferrous minerals segment includes the extraction of iron ore and the production of pellets. I think it's just basically repeating itself. Since the coal segment comprises the extraction of coal and its logistic services. So, honestly, let me see. With the Veil, let me go to this company right here, Nucor. I want to see if they have a similarity. Because Nucor is a steel, this right here is a steel business, and I just want to see if they have the same kind of similarity. Let's see. It operates through the following segments: steel mills, steel products, and raw materials. The steel mill segment comprises carbon and alloy steel and sheets, bars, and structural plate steel trading businesses. So what I would say about Vail, since they have steel, I think this one right here. If you do get into this one, to probably look at it for for sure long term, because with them being in the steel making industry, I seen Jim Cramer say something because I seen he talked about Nucor. My dad has actually known about Nucor for a while, so that's how I know about Nucor because he used to ship. He's a truck driver, so he used to drop off products to Nucor all the time, and so Jim Cramer talked about with a lot of like new infrastructure things getting built like 5G and other things to come that steel is very important for us to have when it comes to building our infrastructures to certain companies, certain businesses. So I think with it being in steel, it's gonna be around for a while. I don't think that it'll have a massive jump in price, but I think over time, as you see, like right, just over time, it's just been consistently rising up. Now it has a potential. I don't know. I don't really know much about Vail, but that's what I would say. I think it has a pretty good potential to go up, but not just exponentially, crazy. But it might. It could. But I like the progress. I like what it does. Yes. So
Yeah, I actually like Vail to be honest. I
Mhm.
mean,
yeah,
I'll have to look more into it, like balance sheets and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah. And Hive, HIVE. I guess with Robinhood, we can't even cover it. So it must be I guess
no, I looked at it on Webull,
you did.
Webull charts. Yeah, and he said he bought it at $1 and sold it today. It depends on really at what point he sold it at. Um, I mean, because it hit two. Actually, today it hit. It was like in the twos, and I mean, right now it closed at 208. So, um, yeah, I mean, if you bought it at $1 and sold it at $2, I mean, if you put 1,000 in and you sold it $2
Yeah.
and it reached, that's a double up. So,
Is this? I guess they are a they have blockchain in it. So what? They are a mining company for Bitcoin or something like that. Is that?
I don't know. I didn't get to do no research
Let's
on it
see.
because I couldn't pull it up on the other one. Actually, I can pull it up on Webull if I go to their
Hive
if I go to
stock.
their profile. Canada-based company with blockchain sector. It partners with Genesis Mining, a cryptocurrency mining. Yep. Hash rate provider
I figured.
in order to operate blockchain infrastructure, namely cryptocurrency. Yep. Mining facility in Iceland. Yep.
I figured that.
So it says the facility produces mined cryptocurrencies, uh, Ethereum and
Let's go.
Genesis Hive. I guess that's their. Oh yeah, yeah, that's what it is. So it's a proprietary software tool for large scaling mining.
Yeah. So yeah, I think. I mean, with Bitcoin, anything to blockchain. I mean, if that moved today, then let's see. I wonder if Mara did Mara move any today? Oh,
With Hive, it kind of consolidated in my opinion. But
did
in
it?
my opinion, it kind of
What
consolidated. It
Hive did?
no. Oh, let me go to the that's the 1 hour chart. Let me go to the 30-minute chart today. So yeah, it consolidated today. I mean, it reached. Today is the fourth. It actually reached a high. Looks like 228, and then it dropped back down, and it closed at 208. So
Yeah.
yeah, if you put in $1,000 at $1 and you sold today at $2, I mean, you pretty much doubled your money.
Oh yeah.
So
So I get what he's saying now. See, I was under the impression. I thought that I didn't look at it far into it, but I thought it started at $1 today and he sold it at $2. That's why. Okay, I got you now. It was that. It actually, yeah, it is. You're right. It is. It has been consolidating.
yeah,
But that's actually a good thing to see this type of consolidation right here. I mean, I actually like to see that because now it just looks like it's really just consolidating, getting ready for
for
the next,
takeoff.
yeah, the next move up. Actually, I like that. I like to see that.
Look how much he said he put in. Oh yes,
I put in about. Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
You won,
yeah,
David, my friend. You won with that one
yeah,
because you turned. So that means you should have turned about almost 14K out.
yeah.
So yeah, that's a W,
Yeah,
man.
that's a huge
That
W.
is a
Yeah,
win.
congratulations, congratulations on that one. And
Whew, whew. That's
so
nasty.
that's one thing about being able to do that. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie to you guys. At one point, I thought about because I'm trying to with because like I told you guys, I trade forex as well. So uh, I trade forex as real. So I'm pretty decent when it comes to swing trading things. I was thinking about at one point, really selling at my positions and taking my 9K and swing trading it. I was really thinking about doing that. I might actually might pull out portions of it, maybe like 2K of it. Uh, I went all in on Zoom today. I have a big expectations about 70. Oh my god.
Let's look at
Yeah, that was a nice move. Yeah,
yes. Oh
why not
yeah.
futures?
Zom went crazy today, man. Uh,
You know,
I have a very small position. Oh my gosh, bro, 31% on the
yeah,
day.
31%, and
I just bought in at 98 cents, and it's at $1.47.
yeah.
Oh, that is
So
nasty.
now, I mean, really, honestly, I'm really expecting Zoom to run some more tomorrow. To be
Oh
honest.
yeah, just wait, and that's the crazy thing. Like, just wait until another major catalyst come out. Wait until the true form of March 30th, 2021, I believe, is the expected the date. So, or the capitalization is expected March 30th.
Mhm.
So, man, it's got so much coming up, man. So by the end of March, I'm telling you, I believe that this stock, man, honestly, could be over three, four, five. I mean, I don't know. It could be high though. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure this thing is gonna go up even more because Zum is a good stock. I'm invested. I was waiting for it to be, have a little bit of a bloody day so I can invest more because I started off really small and I should have, probably got more at 98 cents.
Mhm.
But this thing today close. What is it? What did it close? So it's like,
It's at dollar
I think
forty
it's at,
seven right now. Um,
wow.
closed at what? Closed at about what $1.50. So I mean, just a little small drop, but it's at that. It's at that the resistance point. So like tomorrow, if once this right here breaks this 150 area, Zom is more. It's more like it's gonna have a great day. Probably it can probably go to $2. It might go to $2 tomorrow. But tomorrow being Friday, we just it might
It might be a
it
pullback.
might
Yeah, it
pull
might be
back.
pull.
You know,
I don't know, man. And
so
honestly, if it pulls back, I'm a lot of y'all might not want to hear this, but I'm a shark, and when the stock goes down, it's red, and I strike when I smell the blood. And I hope this stock goes back down and give a lot of people buying opportunities because I have 225 shares of it at 98 cents, and I feel like that's not enough. I feel like I need to put more into it because when a stock is that cheap, I feel like you can put a lot more of your portfolio in it.
Mhm.
Load the boat. Yeah, you're right. Load the
yeah.
boat because, man, the crazy thing about it is I bought it at 98 cents. I'm already up. I just bought it like what 2 days ago, 2 3 days ago, at 98 cents, and I'm already up 48%, bro. I've almost in 2 more percent. I got all my money back that I put in. And
Mhm.
the crazy thing about it, this stock is not even 1% of my portfolio at 225 shares. It's a 0.92% of my
Which
portfolio
is
diversity. So
crazy.
I'm upset about it. I should have loaded the boat, but I didn't want to put all my eggs in one basket.
Mhm.
You know how I like to do things. I like to put a little bit in and then a little bit
Just
more.
nibble at it, nibble.
Yeah.
Keep getting in and building out positions. And I had to learn. That's one thing I said I was glad that I learned because I learned what Tattooed Shelf, which I'm totally fine with because I'm very long term on Tattooed Shelf. But I bought in at $26. I got my average cost down to like $24.80 now. So, but it's been like it's at 24 dollars and some change today. But
A buying
yeah, it's
opportunity.
a buying opportunity. I'm done averaging in and averaging whatever with Tattooed Shelf. I'm just waiting for it to have its break. But that's one thing I had to learn, and I'm glad I did, is making sure I wait for pullbacks. And trading, forex. I should have known that, but it's cool. It's a learning lesson, and I'm glad that I was able to learn and now going into the future. Put that in my arsenal of things to be able to do. So, but yeah, I think with let me go back to Zom because I wanted it was something that I was about to talk about with Zom real quick.
Zom, man, like the true forma, like for the people that's new to the channel, I did do a really good breakdown of this company,
Mhm.
and I actually showed the little machine, like the little printing machine. Like it's crazy how small and compact it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Like I'm gonna ask you a question. With the true forma with Zomedica, do you think that that is going to become a product and that home or pet owners are going to actually be able to have that little machine in their house and be able to test their animals? Do you think that?
I do. I mean, and the fact that
I mean, that would be crazy.
because the thing is where they can do all of it at home, right, in the comfort of their own home, right? It was something like that,
Yeah.
right?
So what it is, it's for a veterinary, it's for the veterinarians or whatever, right? But the thing is, it seems like they could make it a product to sell to actually
Mhm.
you know pet owners because I mean, it's so small and compact. It doesn't take up a lot of space. Um, and basically, you're just testing. I don't know if it's like, so I don't know, like if like how much it would cost, but it would just be mind blowing to think that you can have this at your house, test your animals, see what's going on and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of minutes, I think on my video I said it takes under 18 minutes, and in the video I showed my dog, and it's just that means a lot to me because I had to take her to the vet not too long ago, and it took us literally like a week to find out what was going on. Basically it was allergies, and it was like $385. You think if they can make this product something that pet owners can have at their house, do it on their own, sell it, I think it would blow up. I
Yeah,
think it could blow up.
yeah. I mean, and what they spent like people was it last year? They spent how much people spend on
Like
animals?
90, I think it was like 90 in 2020. I think it was like 90, I think 90, I want to say
Yeah,
90.
and the thing that was an it was an increase. That was an increase, right?
Yeah, that was an increase. The previous year I think it was 87.
Yeah, and then so and then you got to look at it too with products like that when it comes to animals. See, that was an increase, and really this year there might be a increase in more pet owners or more pets to have because like with what's going on in the world now, I don't want to say it on YouTube because they don't like that pandemic word that word, but uh, there's a lot of people that with anxiety. Pets help with anxiety, with emotions,
Companionship,
and
man.
like I said, companionship. And a lot of people, hey, to say that they lost a lot of, and we lost a lot of people this year due to the pandemic. And so a lot of people might, get more pets, or you might have somebody that might be a first-time pet owner. And so I really do think that number of the how much money people spent on pets last year, I think this year is going to crush by that, in which they can benefit Zomedica, with them being in the field of medicine when it comes to pets. So I think yeah, it'd definitely be good. I think it'll definitely be good. So
Yeah, I'm bullish on Zomedica, man.
never listened to it.
Who is it? David, man. David, man, you're about to win in it. What was your average cost, David, in Zomedica?
Yeah. SD3, great day for me and on Zone today. I guess I should have got
Yeah.
Zone. Huh? I'm the fool on the block, I guess, because I'm not in, I'm
No,
not in Zone.
I'm very bullish on Zom. I'm sure there's some people that know about APXT. I know you said you want to talk about
Yeah,
that
I'm
one.
definitely gonna talk. I don't know this one. Look, I don't know why I just keep looking.
David said, "What did you ask?" David, I said, "What was your average cost? Like, what's your average cost in Zomedica?"
This stock right here, man. I don't know what it is. I'm definitely gonna do a video on my channel about this one. I like this one
Ocean Power
a
Technologies.
lot.
Yeah, you've been talking about this one a
I
lot.
don't know. I'm
OPTT.
I like this one a lot. I just I don't know why. I just want to go back and point that out because I like what it's doing in after hours right now. Because what we're doing, we're going towards we're heading towards $5.29. So we're trying to break that so we can fly. But what do you say?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, David. Oh yeah, David. Yeah, David. You're about to be up big, man. Especially if you're swing trading this, you're about to have major
Dang.
profits. And if you're like bullish on it, holding it long term, like couple years, I mean, you can make even more profits. But I know some people like to swing trade it, hold it for like a couple months,
Hmm.
take profits, and put that money into something else, double that money. But honestly, I mean, in my opinion, you're about to see a double up, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it at that.
most definitely.
And could see if you hold it past March 30th, or if you just buying the rumor, selling the news, because I know it is expected by the end of March.
Hmm.
Say if it don't, you're still gonna see a nasty run up. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's most definitely, man. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah. $1.13, and I mean, is it with the price action I just had today? And let's let me go back because I never did point out what I wanted to point out
I was
talking
gonna
about
look
Zoom.
at did any news come out on today?
So I'm gonna sell around the end of March. Oh yeah, and then yeah, you definitely one thing, David, too. You're gonna definitely benefit from because around that time, as it get close to them announcing whatever they're announcing, that whole buy the rumor, sell the news ordeal is gonna come into play. So I really, like I said, I really do think before they even announce it, it's gonna have a good run up because of people expecting the news to be great. So I think you definitely gonna be golden. Any of you that's investing into Zom right now, I don't think it's
Yeah, see,
too late.
he's doing right.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's doing right. He's selling at
end
the
of
end of
March. Yeah,
March. Yeah, he's gonna turn major profit.
mm-hmm.
What? I mean, because what is it at right now?
$1.47.
Okay. So I know it's still after hours and it's still moving, but one thing I wanna go on tip ranks real quick, and I wanna see what the analysts think about
Let's go.
how high Zom is
Let's
gonna
go to tip ranks real quick.
go. Let's look at ZOM. What do analysts think? Analysts. So check this out. Analysts are already getting blown out the water. You got one analyst who rated this a moderate buy, and the price projection is $1.20. So yeah.
It's
You got one analyst for a moderate buy according to Tip Ranks, and these are Wall Street analysts
mhm.
for the medical pharmaceuticals of $1.20, and it's already up past that today. So I think you're in a good spot. I really do. Daniel said I'm buying it tomorrow. Hey Daniel, be careful, man. I don't. It could pull back. It might. I mean, Friday's end of the week. Some people pull out. Some people don't. It could go up. It could go crazy. So David said if it drops under $1.40,
David
I'll
not
put in
playing.
another. That's no, David. I
David
like
is
that
not
because
playing, man.
he's buying the dip. He believes in it. He's buying the dip.
Yeah, he's not playing
That's
with
good.
it. Not yeah.
I have to. I'm definitely getting back in this play. Yeah.
It's definitely a good rinse and repeat. It's basically what this is. And what I wanted to point out earlier about Zom is that like right here around January 12th, it peaked at $1.37. Right?
And I rinsed it. I got out. I sold it.
So today it hit its 52-week high today. And that means it broke its resistance of $1.37. So I think tomorrow, I think tomorrow is probably it might keep running tomorrow.
It could, because it's past resistance. Anytime it breaks past the resistance, we got to set a new high. So, I mean,
Yeah,
it could correct a little bit, but it could, keep going and build a new
yeah,
resistance.
it most definitely could.
I'm excited to watch Zom tomorrow, man. I really am.
So let's see. Let's talk. Let's talk about this one.
He said I'm buying it tomorrow. Zom.
So, and Daniel. The way Daniel been on fire with his picks. So, I really since Daniel buying it, I guess I should buy it because Daniel he good at making the money. So I guess I'm gonna have to follow that Daniel. But now let's Apex Technology, man. Are any of you investing right now into Apex Technologies? If you are, let me know. Please let me know.
This has been a rough one here.
Yeah,
This has been a rough stock here, man.
I want to know
Especially,
if you guys are investing into Apex because this one right
and
here.
I'm just gonna put my 2 cents in.
Don said,
Adams.
Yep.
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 Let's talk about this Apex Technology, man. Do you mind if I put my 2 cents
Go ahead.
in on
Go
this
ahead.
stock?
I don't mind at all. Go ahead.
I got in this stock to swing trade it, and it's been consolidating at 14 and 15 for like the past 3 months, and this is the month that we've all been waiting for. Is February. So hopefully this month we can see some type of move. We already been seeing some movement. When those investor meetings came out, what was it? January the 14th, I believe, in the
14th and
20s.
20th, yeah.
Yeah. We saw a big spike. I think it hit 1730 or something.
Yeah.
So that just kind of lets you know that people are waiting. People are gonna. I think what people are doing is taking their money out of this play because this stock gives you major buying opportunities all the time at 14 and 13 or 14 and $15. It's just straight been consolidating. If we can get this baby up past 17, was that 55? We can go up past 1760. I think it's gonna break past resistance. Now, I did do a video on this as well about the I think we both just did a video on this. Yeah, we both did a video on this, and how they've been talking about they're waiting for the S4 filing. So I need to do an update and see if they got the S4 filing, and that takes what, like 30 days.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can have this by the end of February. By the end of this month, we can see some major movement.
Yeah, we should. It's kind of already starting now, but I guess some people they wanted to. I think what happened today when they got to 1724, because like I said, APXT has had a trend. So I think a lot of people, when they got to 1724 today, the reason why it dropped so much today is that a lot of people, I mentioned in my video that APXT loves to give people buying opportunities. For some reason, they love, they're trying to make us some money though, but they love to give us buying opportunities. And I think a lot of people know now that at this point right now, if you take advantage of it, you can kind of rinse and repeat APX right now. Because once it hits 17, they take profits because they know majority of the time it's going to probably drop back down because
Go back down.
yeah,
Right.
because what everybody's waiting for is the merger date. Once we get the merger date, then Apex at that point, then we're off to the races. So that's
And look at
this stock better take off. He said David be
Yeah.
going crazy. I heard it's going to get to $5 by end of March. Yeah, I said a lot of people think that. Yeah, most definitely. Tesla, Jordan. Oh, Tesla. Oh,
so, Jordan.
let's go
I
Tesla, man.
I love Tesla. I mean, I put $50 in Tesla every single week, fractional share, because I mean the price that it's at now is extremely high. So every single week, how I do Apple and Tesla are, I put $50 in both. I already have multiple shares of Apple. I think I'm sitting at like 12 or 13 shares. I don't have a big position in it, but I know Apple in the long run. I'm very bullish on Tesla and Apple, both of them. So, you got some orders. But
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep continuing to put $50 in those every single week. So in the month I spend $400 on Tesla and Apple.
So
So
I brought Tesla up to the fact that Tesla for sure, definitely. I just want you guys to just look at this, right? So why? I really wish I would have held Tesla. It is what it is. I took the profits that I had and I was able to turn it out and flip it into something else. Because I didn't really have that big of a position. But like I said, this is around the time, like I said, I was really just getting into it. Tesla was the first stock I bought, actually. I think it was the first stock I've ever bought. And so, right here, I sold Tesla at $580. Just imagine. $580.
yeah,
And then, like, after that, I've been putting, like, some little small positions in here and there just to, I guess kind of, dabble in and out of Tesla. And right now, I'm not in it right now, but I am going to eventually get, Tesla shares back. I want to at least try and get 10 shares of Tesla, at least 10. That's what
yeah.
I'm
Tesla's
going
going. I mean, and y'all might call me crazy for this, but this is a bold prediction. I see Tesla. Oh, I think Tesla could eventually be over a $2,000 stock one day.
easily. It
And I
easily.
say that because Tesla is not just an EV company. Like, I mean, they're just not an EV company.
Well,
They're
oh man.
I mean, they're not. I mean, they're just not an EV company. They're a technology company. I mean, they do a lot.
Yeah, they do a whole lot.
It's not just EV. So, I mean, that's why I'm bullish on them. I believe in the company. I believe in the CEO,
Yeah,
Elon Musk.
that's
Like,
like, oh man, Elon Musk. He,
I can't wait for SpaceX
yeah,
to hit to IPO.
yeah. Elon,
Like,
when you got a CEO of a company, first of all, Elon Musk is the world's richest man right now at this point. And the fact that last night, I know me and MSI we were up, right. He's actually called me. What did he do last night?
last night he tweeted about
It was,
Dogecoin.
I know you
It
guys
was
know
like two
about
in the morning, something like
those.
that.
Yeah, it was about 2 in the morning, and the reason why that right there is just so. I mean, to see a CEO of a company, Elon Musk, a man that's worth that much, he does that because he knows people. Isn't this right here is going to make a lot of people money when they jump in and jump out, and so he's all about making people money. He was with us little guys when the whole debacle with GameStop and AMC came. He was one of the people that sided, with us. Him and I think Mark Cuban was one as well that sided with the little guys. But Dogecoin, just to see a CEO right there that's willing to help the little guy, win, you like that. He's definitely going to drive Tesla to at least $2,000 again. They were already at $2,000, and they did a stock split, and now they're already on their way back up. They're on their way back up. If they didn't do the stock split, they'll probably be at around probably maybe $4,000 probably right now, which would be mind blowing. That'll be
Yeah,
mind blowing. So
that split was nasty.
yeah, it was nasty.
Somebody said Baba.
Alibaba.
Just man, bullish. Yeah, yeah. Alibaba, was it like the 52-week high was like at $320 or something like that? Yeah. Baba was like 300, I think, at like
Yeah,
$20, man. And now it's like what, 200 and something now?
it's at 267.
So yeah,
Yeah,
very. I mean, that's a
yeah. When
for the people that sold out of Baba when it tanked, yeah, I feel sorry because it's gonna go back up to those 300s.
yeah, with it's not funny, but with Jack Ma being missing, it gave a lot of people a great buying opportunity because when
Very
he went missing, the
great
stock
buying
just
opportunity.
because people don't like they don't like uncertainty, so the stock
Right.
went
News.
down, and now I mean it's doing what Alibaba does. Alibaba, you can buy into this. Alibaba is going to be great. It's going to be a great company. It's already a great company. I mean, you kind of if you want to compare them to the likes of Amazon, you know, Jack Ma knows what he's doing, and Alibaba is going to be around for a long time. Easily going to be a $500 stock. Easily is going to get there. Now I'm not going to say the time limit on it because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that Alibaba is definitely going to make its way um, on up there. So
Yeah, I think Baba is gonna be good. I mean, any type of company that's in the sector that they're in, I mean, they're killing it right now. I mean, they're dominating the sector. Like
yeah, they let's see.
it's just like Amazon. Amazon is about to hold like 50% of their what is the e-commerce sector. I
Hmm.
mean, they had like 47%. Now they're about to this year they're projected to have 50%. That is nasty. Like that's like Amazon as a company, even with Bezos stepping down as the CEO. Um, you saw how it dropped and it immediately picked back up. That's because people know like Amazon is a company that's gonna be around for a very very long time.
Hmm.
Like it was crazy that Jeff Bezos stepped down as CEO, but hey, I mean another he's gonna I think he's still gonna be on the board though. Was it like CF something some CFO or something? I don't
It's
know.
yeah, it's something. He's still gonna be part of the company. I mean, I think he's still the majority owner of Amazon too. I don't think they said anything about him losing shares. I don't think from
Nah,
this
he's
thing.
not
So
gonna. Yeah, he'll sell them if so.
yeah,
Be
so
right back up
yeah,
there.
so I mean, he's still gonna have great vision of Amazon. Amazon, I think it was who was I was watching somebody that was saying that they think Amazon. Actually, this guy named Paul Ngoma. He thinks Amazon next stop right now in the near future, probably next month, is $4,000 for Amazon, which is crazy. That is
Daniel,
mind blowing.
Daniel said he has 5,000 in Doge right now, waiting for the run up.
Yes, I got five. Oh yeah. What price did you get in on Doge? Because I was just hopping in and hopping out of it last night. Made like $200 last night in like 2 minutes. So
Steven said, "What stocks will you guys? Hold on. What stocks will you guys
I just
looking to
got it.
buy tomorrow?"
What's tomorrow? Man,
I know my two. I know my two.
mine. Honestly, I'll go ahead and say mine, and I'll let you say yours. Look at AMC, my lord.
What is it doing?
It says $6.89.
Oh no,
But
that's scary.
mine tomorrow for
Ouch.
sure. Ocean Power Technologies. I have to put some money in my account so I can get some more of this one. I really want to get the 500 shares in this company. I really like this company a lot right here, and I'm going to look honestly. If you want to be honest, hoping that this one pulls back because I want to get shares in this one right here. So these are my two that I'm looking for tomorrow. These two, IDX and um, OPTT. Those are my two that I'm looking at.
Oh, wow, you pick one of mine. So stocks I'm looking to buy tomorrow is ticker symbol TELL and ticker symbol IDEX.
Mm-hmm.
I want some type of pullback for Ideonomics. I don't know if I'll get it or not because right now my average cost in IDEX is $4.46, and I want to buy more shares. I'm waiting on the pullback, and I might have to be patient. I might not be able to get it tomorrow because it went up 19.68% today, which is nasty. So hopefully, if we get some type of pullback, I can add to my position.
Yeah. So I think those are definitely two good ones to look at to look for tomorrow. And
Oh, I got a bonus. I got a bonus. I got a bonus. I got a bonus.
what's that?
One of my favorite penny stocks, AQMS.
Oh,
I'm looking for
Aquamex.
a pullback on that too. Like that's one of my favorites. That company, like I'm confident in saying Aqua Metals is gonna be huge. I'm very confident.
Yeah.
I'm very confident. I love this company.
Yeah. Aquametals definitely. And say I know we've been looking at Aquametals for a while. So I think Aquametals definitely for sure. That's a great pick, MSI. Great one. That is a
Yeah,
great one.
I absolutely love this company. And the crazy thing about it, yeah, it's down today with negative 2.5%, but I needed to pull back more. It's not pulling back where I wanted to pull back at.
Yeah.
He said, "What's the ticker?" It is ticker symbol AQMS.
AQMS. Yep. AQMS. Aquametals.
I did a really. If you want to have some type of DD or you want it on a fast pace, if you go to my channel, um, Millennial Stock Investor, I did 2 good breakdown videos of this company. So
Yep. Which is when did you do? It was Aquametals. Well, you've done plenty. Like what? 2, right? You said 2.
let's see. I did. Yeah. I mean, I talk about. Let's see. If you go to, I think just last week I did it. Look at the Go to uploads and or just videos. Yeah, 2 hot penny stocks that will double. I talked about Microvisions and Aqua Metals.
Yeah, and that one. And then you did one by itself.
I
Right
did a
here.
breakdown. Yeah, that's all the way down, like in the very
4 weeks
beginning,
ago.
in January.
Aquametals.
Yeah,
So, and like I said,
I did an update video 2 weeks ago, and then I did an actual breakdown video on it. So, yeah, Aqua Metals is one of my favorites. I love that company.
and this one right here, he did a video on this one as well, SoFi. Well, it's going to become SoFi, but it's ticker symbol IPOE. This is one that you guys
Yeah,
should probably
yeah.
look at as well. IPOE, ticker symbol IPOE. You should probably go watch that one. That's a good video right there. And if you haven't subscribed to his channel yet, make sure you subscribe to his channel. And
And like this video.
yes,
and like this video.
And we got Doge in the comments, so let's see.
I'm sure it's gonna run today.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I was really hesitant today about putting my buying power in some plays because I was really thinking about wanting to get in Doge and trade Doge tonight, but it's fine. It's fine. Patience.
I don't know. It hit. It went up 47% at 2 a.m. when Elon tweeted about it, but it's dropped off and
It's been consolidating.
it's consolidating right now. Yeah.
So it looks like, but if you see right here, well, this is what you like to see.
It's
That
in an upward moving channel though. It could run.
Slowly. And if it was able to do a chart, we can do a trend line. Right here, it's following the trend perfectly.
Yeah, the perfect
now.
ascending support line. Oh yeah.
So, yeah, it looks like, and was really with Elon Musk tweeting last night, I was really expecting it to break 6 cent, but it
I was
didn't get
expecting it to break 10.
there. Look, I was hoping, but hey,
Daniel said he is buying ZOM, MVIS, IDEX, and one of my personal favorites that I think is going to hit $50. Nano Dimensions.
Yeah. Any
Daniel Oliveira.
any input on how Lizzie might go? I don't even, man. They just announced a partnership with Pop Mart.
I don't even know this. Do you know this?
I know. I seen it this morning. I seen it at $10. I'm finna show you. I seen this company this morning at $10, and I was so upset when I was upset at myself. I was like, man, let's see. Let's go to it. Lizzie. I seen it at $10 this morning, man, and I was going to trade. I was gonna actually trade this one just by off of how I like the
like a day you want
yeah,
day trade?
I was gonna day trade it today. I seen it at $10, and
oh my gosh!
now this is
man, that is nasty.
and see, like with the company, what they do is they own and operate an interactive audio entertainment platform and an online audio platform in China. The company's app Lizzie allows users to create, store, and share their own podcast on mobile devices with the help of intuitive recording and reach their audience through various discovery tools.
Interactive audio entertainment
Yeah.
platform. Okay, so
So
this is it might be pretty good, man.
yeah, yeah. I think so. To be honest, um,
It had a nasty run up.
had
Go
a
back up to
great
the
run up today. Almost
70% and then 17%
after
after hours.
hours. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Big Pop Mart is a big toy company. Hmm.
Yeah. So
And,
I man, with this one, honestly,
wow.
I would honestly have to do.
Oh, that is go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. I think you went to the 3 month. I think it was. There's a little bit of delay in the stream, but I think you went to the 3 month,
To see what were you
the
looking
chart. Not 1 month. Try 1 month.
at? This one?
Hold on. Give it a second to pop up.
Or was it the 1 week?
It was the one where it was like a stair step. I think 1 week.
It was the 1 month then.
Yeah. Okay.
Was it?
So, yeah, 1 week. Look at
Oh,
this.
it's 1 week. All right, hold on. Let me go back. Let
Yeah.
me go back to it. Let me go back.
Like, look at the stair step. That is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Most definitely.
I like these gradual over time, but I mean, wow. And then the partnership just sealed the deal today with Pop Mart. Is a big toy company.
Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah, that's good.
you really think about it, look like right here. It looked like
The thing is-
just right here,
it-
just been sitting at $3. Just look at
The
this.
thing about it too, it might have some type of correction. I don't want to say that, but it may not. The deal may have actually popped it off. Sometimes when companies get these, certain acquisitions or stuff like that, like it actually makes the stock stick.
Mhm. And I mean, it passed it. It just shot past it. That's why it went up like that today. When it got past
Oh, yeah,
11, it passed its IPO price. Oh yeah,
Oh, it just IPO this
not
year?
IPO
Oh,
in 2020.
okay, last year. Okay, a year ago. Okay.
It IPO'd in 2020. So yeah, and what's this? Daniel said that. Daniel, that's a cup formation. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can kind of look at
It's
it like
probably
that.
talking about on the 1 year. Go to the 1 year.
Or he's talking about, I think, on this one right here. I think that's what he's talking about on this right here. It'll be if you see it,
I guess from the 5 year. I mean, if you just look at it.
because what this one can potentially do, honestly, what Lizzie could potentially do, if you want to look at it from the 5 year chart, really hit it. Let's just do this. Let's just do this.
Pull it up on TradingView. It's kind of hard to look at the chart on there. And while we wait, Daniel said, "I heard Doge is supposed to have a run up tonight." Just what I heard. Yes, Daniel. Yes. So I heard the rumor too. I got this guy that I follow on YouTube, and I will give y'all his name. His name is Final Stand. All he does is cover Doge coin. That's it. Cryptocurrency. Final Stand. He said at 9 p.m. tonight there's supposed to be a run up. So
No.
at 9 p.m. there's supposed to be a Dogecoin run up. So I don't know if it's true or not. It's a rumor. I don't know, but if it does, I'll be happy because I'm probably gonna hop in.
Yep. So, this right. Okay, this is Lizzie. Well, if you look at it from the overall perspective of a huge cup and handle forming, then you can. This right here is ticker symbol LIZI. LIZI. But if you look at it right here, what it looks like it can potentially do then, since we broke this resistance and it's up here now, it might do a little pullback. I do expect this one to actually pull back. It might continue to run, but I expect this to pull back tomorrow. I really do. I really do. Now, if it do form a cup, if it does, like right here, if it pulls back, and it makes that little loop, you can expect for a continuous run up. To be honest, it will for the handle. See, yep, exactly what Daniel said. That's exactly what I'm really expecting for it to probably do that. But sometimes you do have some stocks and some plays that just well, whoa. I guess okay, there you go. Extended hours for us have ended. Can you guys check UAMY? I got 1,000 shares at under 54. I wonder, this sound like that's a OTC stock. It sound like something Robinhood wouldn't have on their platform. Let's see. No, they actually do. I'm pretty sure. Do you know anything about this one, MSI?
What is it?
United States Antimony.
No, never heard of this one.
Me either. But David got another gem. He got in 1,000 shares at around 54 cents. 54 cents. And they are at 76 cents now. So let's see. I'm gonna just look at the overall. It hit 95 cents. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. It is okay. All right, I have to take care of that. All right, so looking on the 5-year chart, we got 95 cents. It looked like it's making this way, potentially probably heading back to that 95 cent range. It's looking pretty decent right now. I mean, today, let's go to the 1 month chart, 3 months. Yeah, hitting 95 cents. So right now, I really like it's just pulling back. It might pull back probably all the way back down to about 70 cent maybe. 70 or 65 cent potentially. But I mean, it looks good. It definitely looks good. It looks like it's forming another higher low. I would just continue to watch it because, like I said, I don't really know anything about it. But looking at a chart, it doesn't look that bad. It encourages the exploration, production, and sale of precious metals, in which the precious metals that whole sector right now is kind of starting to really take off because of I think a lot of precious metals have something to do with the EV, the batteries, and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, a lot to do with
so
it.
it might be a pretty good investment. I mean, you're pretty good at so far at your call outs, David. So you might I think you're pretty good. You got it at a good price too. So I think you really don't have
At 54
anything.
cents. Oh yeah, and it's at what is it, 70 something cents?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so once again, David, you about to hit another home run, man. David is on fire. David is on fire.
And after hours, Lizzie is at 1748, but I know after hours isn't always the best to go off of. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of times, even though with it being an after hours, a lot of the times, so that's up almost 18%. So really, honestly, with this one right here, honestly, it might probably open up in pre-market maybe at $20, probably.
Yeah.
Or it just depends. It might open up a pre-market at 20 and then potentially drop. Buy silver to exchange for ammo to protect your silver. That's what Jordan said.
Silver's been going crazy. I mean, silver is. I mean, you gotta think. I don't think silver is gonna go nowhere. I mean, I think I actually like the silver deal. I mean, people have been hyping it up. I know it was a rumor. It was what people were saying it was a rumor, but honestly, I actually like it.
We get into the whole. I don't want to talk about Bitcoin gold, but if you really,
I'm gonna go get a drink of water just a second.
Alright, go right on ahead. But I think honestly, with like silver, long term, it's slowly moving though. Yeah, silver is definitely it's slowly moving, but long term, silver, for sure, definitely. I mean, you really can't go wrong with if you go get gold as well. I know in forex, in the forex market, a lot of people like trading gold, which is the ticker symbol for that is XAU. When it comes to forex, gold has a lot of price action in it that makes a lot of people money. And Jordan said just to get rid of those pesky dollars. Yeah, I agree, 100%. Let's see. What do you guys think about the Canadian stock fit? I'm thinking about buying the next dip. I can see it hitting $3 to $4 in the next 2 months. Canadian stock fit. Let's see. Is that a Canadian? What's the ticker symbol on it? David. And I'll look at it. Let's see. Let's see what we're doing after hours. Up $28 in after hours. It's FI or FLT or FIT. Trying to see is FLT. Okay. FLT. Okay, it's definitely not that one. Definitely not that. F. I guess. Is that an I or an L, David? Yeah, is it an I or an L? It's in the middle of it. FLT. So I guess Robinhood probably doesn't have it. Let me see. Let's go to right here. Type in FLT, which is a drone delivery. Okay, so this right here is what you're talking about. Okay, FLT. They used to be back in. Let's go to the daily on it. Okay, so all right, cool. Go to the hour chart. We're gonna look at the 4 hour. We're like looking at the. I like looking at when I look at charts. I like to look at the. What you want to always do is start on the higher time frames first. You want to always start on the higher time frames first because if you can get the bigger picture, it's an overall better perspective when you get to see the bigger picture of what's to come instead of always. A lot of people that do like they scalp. They look at the hour charts and 15s and 30s, which we get into that, but I want the overall bigger picture of what's to come. So I always start at the daily chart. You know, you can also really start at the week chart, but I like to start at the daily to see what's going on. And right here, what we have a breaker structure right here. You know, even though it wicked, came back down. I like that. So let's go to the 4 hour chart. Let's see what we got. So first of all, all right, do you have a position in this right now, David? Do you have a position in FLT right now? And who's your broker, if you don't mind me asking? Who's your broker? Because I think you get some of the OTC stock. It sounds like it's a potential OTC stock over the counter. And if it's in, since that one has something to do, I want to go to this one. Wealth Simple. Okay. Okay. So UAVS. This one right here, we've known this one right here was super cheap. Super cheap. You know, it's in the drone industry in the drone industry as well. So just by being able to see that, you know, that right there is already great. You know, great news to see that stock, you know, perform like that at such a cheap price, and then now to where it's at now, it kind of graduated at the penny stock range. Is at $12. It's been on fire, but like right now, well, I'm expecting with this one, sheesh, you getting higher highs and higher lows, which is a good thing. Higher highs and higher lows. We got a new high set right here, which we broke this structure, and we actually have broke structure right here. We actually hit structure right here. And so what you would definitely like to do is definitely going to probably make its way up to $2. $2 probably within the next month or so. It might drop a little bit and consolidate for a while, but I think this one right here, if you hold it, you want to get this one at a good price though, because you just don't know with it still being that low. You just don't want to catch it. You don't want to like see like some people right here wrote it right. They got in right here, and you know even though it pulled back, you want to always be on your P's and Q's when it comes to some of these pullbacks because you don't want to get in a pullback and catch a falling knife. That's why I like looking at charts and seeing what's going on before, even though because you see it dipping, not every dip is the best dip to buy. That's why you always have to stay on top of the technical part. Most importantly, the news part, the news aspect of these things is very important. Is really, if you want to say, more important than the technicals, because once news come out about a company, you could throw technicals out the window because the news, stock can be downtrending very bad, and good news come out about it, and it can shoot the stock up. It can Stock can be trending upwards, like in a very great direction. Bad news comes out, and it can plummet. So that's why it's good to stay on top of companies like this or any company that you invest in. I don't really know anything about it, but with UAVS being in the same kind of space sector of this with this one, it actually might do good over time for sure. So I would just keep watching it. Honestly, I would just keep an eye on it and keep watching it. So at CTRM, let's go back to this one. This is right here. This is one. Like I said, I jumped in when I got in this one at 46 cent and rode it all the way up to $1.05. Uh, it now I'm back here to rinse and repeat and catch it since we got to $1.05. So now that I know that we can do that, I'm in now again. I only got 600 shares now. I plan on it dropping to about 60 cent probably. I'm going to average down, and I'm going to ride this one back up to at least $1.20. Hopefully, they just bought two new vessels, so that is a great thing. This right here is a dry bulk shipping company that have big container shipment ships. That haul things to different countries and import, export things like that. So keep this one on your watch list as well. And while you guys are here, I want you guys to make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you guys also like this live stream so it'll reach more people. But I also, in order for us to grow, I want to put you guys on a couple people that I want you guys to also watch. Even if you want to, if you want to continue to watch us, which I very much appreciate it. I want you guys to watch these people too because they are very awesome and skilled at what they do. So, of course, if you haven't subscribed to Millennium Stock Investor, make sure you please go subscribe to him because he has some heat on his channel. But I'm at the point I want to share the wealth. I don't want to can't be stingy. So I want to put you guys. I want you guys. This guy right here, Paul Nguma. Since he's back, Paul Nguma. This right here is a guy right here. If you guys want to be able to watch him, he posts straight heat on his channel. He'll give you stocks to look at, and he'll also do a technical analysis on them as well. So I think this guy right here for sure is a good one to look at if you guys want to. Because like Larry Jones said, you need to, when it comes to YouTube and stocks, you don't want to just look at one person. You want to get different perspectives from different sides all over the place. Chris Sane. I know everybody know about Chris Sane. Chris Sane is a for sure great one to watch. You got a Chris Sane. You got a new one, up and coming one right here, man. This man right here on fire. Trades on fire. And MSI, Millennium Stock Investor, he's known about this man. He had 384 subscribers, I think, and he's at 81,000 subscribers now. The channel is on fire. He's a great one to watch. I want you guys to also, if you wanted to watch, Larry Jones, stock up with Larry Jones. He's another one. I call him Uncle Larry. He's another good one to watch. And Stock Mo was another good one to watch. But I just want you guys, I don't want to, being selfish and being stingy is not, how we're going to spread wealth and, be able to build together. So I just wanted to put you guys on a couple of those guys for if you wanted to watch them, that you can watch them because they're pretty good at what they do. So, and, me and MSI, we love doing what we do. So, do you have anything to say? Top of that right now?
No, I mean, just like you said, we're not stingy. We're looking to build wealth, and we want everybody to build wealth, and
Yeah.
you know, a lot of good people to look at. We got
I don't even want to try to say that because I don't want to mess it up. Ju,
Jubin
Ju,
J.
I actually
J.
like the name.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool. He
J.
said you got Doge. So actually, with Doge, man, I don't know. Did you sell out last night?
Yeah.
I know me. I know me personally. What I do is when it's about to get hyped up, I jump in and then I hop out.
Yeah. So she said, if you aren't listening to this man, you're losing easy bread. I'm just saying, every single stock I got from him is getting me some bread. I like that. Thank you. Scalp. Exactly. Look, scalping. If you can scalp a lot of plays, honestly, man, it's a lot of plays that you can scalp and make a lot of money doing. And that's one thing I said I was talking about with doing with my channel actually was trying to turn. I can easily, and I'm confident in saying this, but I'm trying to learn the investing part right now. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I'm building out positions and stuff because I want to learn and I want to get good at the investing part. But if I actually turn this, if I use this $9,300 right here that's in my account now, and swing traded it and scalped out certain plays, then I mean that'll be very fun to do. Where I can
And you can turn that 9 to 18.
I can
so
turn
quick.
this I can turn this 9,000 into 18,000 real quick by just getting into certain plays, looking at my technical analysis, doing my research, and just flipping it. I can do that, but I want to learn the investing part so I can continue to help because a lot of people can't do that. Hold the scalping or just do technical analysis. You want to be able to teach people the basics first, and that is investing. Just simply investing in the strategic part of investing, and then if you want to move on to technical analysis and to start, day trading and stuff like that, then we can move on to that. So, do you have? Let's see. But I really do appreciate that. Like I said, that's why I started the channel because I want to be able to help everybody out. And every video that I make, I'm not in every stock that I talk about on my channel. I'm not in every one, but the ones that I do talk about, same for MSI. I'm pretty sure he's the same way. We won't talk about any stock that we will not get in. Actually, it's just we know you can't get in everything. That's just the reality of it. We can't get into everything. So we're gonna definitely if we see stocks that have great potential, we don't want to hold out and be selfish. We want to bring it out there and put it on YouTube for us as a family to grow. Because just because we're not in it don't mean that you can get in it. But and we're not financial advisors. We do make the videos that just for entertainment purposes only and for education purposes as well. But if we talk about the stock, then obviously that right there brings value. It should bring value because it's not anything that we wouldn't get into. So,
Right.
let's see. We appreciate you both. I make sure I watch you guys daily because sometimes it's easier to watch than do research because of my schedule. You bring the advice and I appreciate it. And we appreciate you for the support.
Thank you
Like
so much for that.
very,
Yeah.
very
Major
much
support.
appreciate. So I want to let MSI hold on for Robinhood is very strict when it comes to trades though. I think I might switch to Webull. Yeah, and I think honestly, I think with Webull you have to have don't you have to have 25,000 in your account on Webull too?
Are you talking about like day trading?
Yeah.
I think it's a certain amount. Yeah. I know a lot of these brokers do that. They make it to where you have to have a certain amount. I know there's a lot of them that actually don't do it though either.
Yeah.
So it just all depends. If you're looking to just day trade, I'm trying to think of one that allows you to day trade. I know. Let me look on here really
There's a
quick.
couple- I know there's one called Interactive Brokers, but you have to pay. I know you have to pay them in order to be on their platform. Um,
Uh,
and then, but yeah, I thank you for watching the videos every day. I very much appreciate that. Very much thankful.
so
Grateful.
Ninja Trader.
What about Doe to trade on? What you mean, Daniel? each trade is 25K as well. And you can still do 3 trades per day per week on each platform. Yeah, and that's one thing I hate. That's the one thing that I hate about the right now. And I don't understand. I understand, I guess, why they have that limit set. But you know, if you have a on Robinhood, if you have a cash account, like I know majority everybody has a margin account, so you can get instant deposits. But if you have a cash account, you can day trade, all day. If you have under 25K.
Yeah, and the difference between the margin account and cash account is cash account you don't get instant deposits,
Yeah.
and most people when they open a Robinhood they open a margin account. Like I didn't know that at first, but there's a benefit with margin because as soon as you put money in, you can go ahead and start trading with it. It's like they give you the money, like they let you borrow the money until your funds, hit. Because usually with anything, I think the first company that comes out with, you know, when you deposit money, it instantly goes to like a trading account. They're gonna win
Hmm.
instead of like borrowing the money because from I don't know why it takes so long from a bank or to get your money from a bank to a broker, but a lot of apps do. A lot of not apps, but a lot of brokers
Yeah.
do that. Even with Webull, it takes a little amount of time. I know you can get instant cash. What is it like 1,000 or something? Or
Yeah. 1,000 instant. But we boom.
yeah, and Robinhood, it's the bigger your account is, the more you can get for instant deposit.
Hmm. Yeah. So I don't know. You have anything that you want to harp on or touch on? MSI?
Uh, I was thinking about going live on my channel later.
About going. Doe is black owned. Huh. I'm at the. I have to look. I've never heard of it, to be honest. I'll have to. I'll look into it. I'll look into it. I definitely will. Doe. Never heard of it. So you say you.
Yeah, I was gonna make a video tonight, but I think you know, we've been live. I've been actually enjoying
Yeah,
myself on here,
definitely
and
have been enjoying this.
the time that I was gonna take to edit and produce a video, I think what I'm gonna do is just go live tonight
Yeah.
and just talk about stocks and talk about. I don't know. I like this whole live thing. This
Yeah.
is my first time doing this, and actually, it actually ain't bad.
Definitely, it's definitely not bad at all. And I appreciate each one of you, for being here on the live and just being here and with the support. I highly appreciate it. Very highly
Like the
appreciate
video. Like the video. Like the video. Please, y'all. Like the video for the YouTube algorithm.
it. Yeah, most definitely.
Glad. I want to tell you thank you for having me on your channel.
Oh, no problem, no problem. It's an honor to be able to bring you on the channel. Like I said, because we both share the same vision. We have the same, I feel like the same ideas when it comes to helping people grow, as a family. So I'm always willing to bring you on, and I know it's definitely not gonna be the last time for sure. For sure, it's not gonna be the last time.
Oh yeah, most definitely. This
On
is
here.
fun.
Yeah, this is definitely
Swicky.
something. What do you guys think about? Let's talk about SNDL. Let's talk about one thing. Now, before I just go on, do you want to say anything real quick about SNDL or?
Me personally, I'll let you harp on it, but SNDL for me is a pump and dump. I've been pumping and dumping that stock so much,
Mhm.
I kind of feel bad about it. But I mean, it's easy money. I mean, you can put, let's just take a low amount of, $500. You can take $500, put in it, let it run up a couple cents, and hop out, and you made profits. But that's just something I've been doing because I know I've said this 3 times already on the live, but penny stocks are very volatile. I love penny stocks. I feel like the right penny stocks can make you a lot of money. But with this stock, I don't know, man. When it comes to the cannabis stocks, I mean, I don't know. I don't have any cannabis stocks in my portfolio. So, I mean, I think when cannabis gets like legalized everywhere, that they're gonna take off. I mean, they already been taking off, especially the company Tilray. Swicky, I don't know if you heard of Tilray, but I remember when Tilray was a small company. I don't know what Tilray is sitting at now. I think it's over 20 something dollars though.
Yeah.
Canopy Growth. I remember when that was 17. It's like over 40 something now.
Mm-hmm. So
What is another one? I think Aurora
Aurora
Cannabis.
Cannabis,
That was.
Afria, I think was another one. Afria
I
or
don't know
something like
that.
that.
I don't know that one.
I think it's APH. Yeah, Afria. Yeah, this is another one right here. This week actually, if you had a heavy cannabis related portfolio, you did great this week.
Oh yeah, it ran up this week. I think.
Uh,
I think it did pretty good.
Freya went up. I know Canopy Growth. Canopy Growth was on fire this week. They had a nice little pullback, but they were what $3.26 for the week. Royal Cannabis ran up as well. Um, Now about SNDL, to be honest, I want to pull this volume up. So this right around this area, I'm not really too much worried about this volume. This is right here is expected because this is that run up that it had when everybody was trying to squeeze the shorts out and get a good short squeeze out of SNDL. But Robinhood, harped on everybody's parade when they made it where we can only sell out of our positions, and other platforms when they noticed that Robinhood can only sell out and we couldn't buy anymore. A lot of people started selling, so that's why the stock it tanked. But with this week it being on a rebound and especially the direction we're going, I would for sure look at a potential squeeze right here. I honestly think that SNDL can potentially have a squeeze and go up some more. And I know Daniel, that one of the guys I was telling you about, he talked about this earlier. Actually, Paul Nguma, and he's very good. He talked about this 20 hours ago. This video right here, this a dollar stock is ready to explode. This is if you want to really not Daniel, I'm sorry, Smicky, Swicky. This right here, he knows more about SNDL than I do when it comes to certain things. So this right here is definitely a good video for you to watch if you want to know about SNDL because he talked about it and he did. It was a very great video. Um, so yeah, if you guys have any more stock picks that you want to talk about, and we can harp on those. Tattoo Shelf Nano Dimensions. Man, we're just ready. We're just waiting for takeoff with Nano Dimensions. We're just patiently waiting for takeoff with this one.
Yeah, I have Tattoo Chef in my portfolio too. I mean, I needed a stock in the food sector. I mean, I don't have nothing. So, and that's why I picked Tattoo Chef, and it's a company. They say, and I'm long term on tattoo. A lot of trades that I swing trade and stuff like that. Yeah, it's cool and all, but this is a company that I actually believe in. I've done a ton of research, a lot of due diligence on this company, and I needed a company in my portfolio. So I think they're like Tattoo Chef is like 10% of my portfolio diversity now. So I've built it up that much. So I mean, it is a growth stock. So gotta be careful with that. But I think if you stay in this thing for at least 3 years,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of profits made on this bad boy.
major. I mean, let's say because they're definitely going in the direction that as a lot of people in society that we're going down. Vegan eating, and also when you shop they're frozen food, so it's quick. It's a little quick meal when you're at home. If you want something healthy, or especially if you're vegan, it's in the freezer. And just go get it, warm it up, and eat it. Bam, and go on about your business. Go on about your day. So Tattoo Chef definitely. I like to look at Beyond Meat as well. You see, Beyond Meat is at 169
Yeah, it's
right
like a
now.
hundred and something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so I like to look at Tattoo Chef because Tattoo Chef is they're in the same sector with Beyond Meat, but Tattoo Chef like it just kind of has a little bit more swag about it.
Yeah,
that I
tattoo
like.
is a little bit.
So
Tattoo is a little bit different. Yeah, you can put them in the same sector, but they're a little
yeah,
bit
a little
different.
bit different.
Tattoo Chef, you gotta think. This company here, going off of my research that I done, I'm trying to remember it. Um, this company just like started a website like in October of last year. That is insane. Like everything else before that was all word of mouth, and I mean, that's mind blowing to me if you think about just now getting the website. Then they have multiple products. I think they got like 26 new frozen meals coming out this year,
Hmm.
and a lot of those are supposed to be more meat meat. I guess you would say substitute products, and a lot of people are excited about it because a lot of people, you get like zucchini and vegetables and things like that, but they actually want like meat alternatives. And so, like, if you make like spaghetti or like lasagna, but it's vegan, like that's gonna be crazy. And I mean, the reason I invested in this company is because, for one, I like that what they're doing. This company, from start to finish, take care of all the product, grow it, they ship it,
Hmm.
they do everything. So it doesn't touch like a manufacturer's hand that's out of their league. It's all theirs. And that's another thing that I really like. Another thing that I really like too about this company is that they're already in Walmart, they're already in Target, they're already in multiple retailers across the nation. I think like
Hmm.
4,700 and something
Yeah.
points of sale. So this company has a lot of growing potential, which is one thing that I really think is really good. So, um,
Yeah.
Tattoo Chef is just it's a good company. I mean, another thing that I like about them too is that they're vegan, they're frozen
Hmm.
foods. So it's easy to get the product in stores and multiple retailers. And another thing, let me harp on this. Uh the monthly subscription base they're talking about doing. If they do that, that's going to be absolutely insane. The So basically, and now it's talked about, it's not a thing yet, but you pay a monthly subscription and the product is gonna come to your door, which is that's mind blowing.
Hmm.
And I know me, with especially trying to eat healthy, drink water, because I'm a big advocate of that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Um, but I think that right there would be something that I would be interested in, is getting that monthly subscription.
Yeah.
So
And a lot of people actually will, because especially this year. I mean, you can kind of throw that in as being e-commerce. It's really not, but it's a delivery service being added, and a lot of people now. You can say you're gonna have a lot more people working from home. So you have some people that might order some. They might order this stuff while they're at home at work, and it's they don't have to go to the grocery store. It gets sent to their house, and they'll have it. It'll be available for them there. And also, I mean, just being in the delivery business as a whole, is a benefit. So I actually, like I said, I
right,
like Tattoo Shelf as well. It's a lot of stocks out here. I want us to talk about. And this one thing I want us to talk about now, that we got 6 people in here right now, and this is another thing that we preach heavy about, is being able to, yeah, we want to talk about stocks and make money, but we also want us to have a great mental, you know a mental about us as well. You want to have mental healthness, be able to stay motivated, stay encouraged. And like I said, I needed, and I can admit this, and I'm glad I needed some encouragement this morning. And I was able to talk to MSI this morning, and he gave me a great encouragement speech, you know, and it really motivated me. Not all the time. You have people out here that that's like Tony Robbins, Eric Thomas, type of guys like that. They're constantly motivating people. They're putting a lot of time and a lot of work and a lot of effort into it. And they also, just because they motivate people does not mean that a lot of people think that they stay up on this pedestal all day. Everybody has their times where it's not temporary. It hits you where you might feel a little down at the moment, and you just need a little pick me up. So that is something that we also do as well, because I know with MSI, he's very great when it comes to motivational speaking. I love being able to encourage people to make sure you don't give up. Same for him. I love to motivate people as well. So that is another thing that we harp on like all the time. Even in our videos, we do that. So we want you guys to make sure that you practice consistency this year. That is my thing I'm practicing this year. That is my one word. And I'll let MSI. He has a word that he's practicing this year, but mine is consistency. I want to make sure that I am consistent with everything that I do this year. Even when it comes to YouTube, I want to make sure I'm consistently posting on YouTube. If I'm not posting, I want to make sure I'm going live. I need to be able to produce and have some type of content for you guys to watch, because the goal is to be able to watch the growth, the overall, you know, growth. And so I want to be sure I can, and I want people to see that I'm consistent, because if they can see that I'm consistent, I want to be relatable to people, because if they see me do it, they can see that they can do it as well. And that is a huge part of this journey, is being consistent into the stock market, it's being consistent in the market in general, being consistent in life. So that's another thing that you will get out of us if you follow us on this journey. We'll talk about stocks, but we'll also talk about motivating you, encouraging you, and if you have any encouraging words that you want to give us, we'll take them. We're here for any type of comment that you have for us. I'm if you want to send me a motivational message or a comment, I'm totally fine with that. I'm down with that 100%. And so I'll now, if you want to say something about anything, I'll let you have the floor now.
So basically, I mean, I remember I had called you and you basically told me that you was feeling kind of discouraged and stuff, like you weren't growing as much. And I hope you don't mind me talking
No,
about
no,
this.
not at all.
But you called me and told me that, and I instantly started smiling. Like that was funny to me because it's like sometimes we have to be grateful for what we have. And you told me, you was like, man, I just don't feel like I'm growing. I don't feel like I'm not where I need to be in the year 2021. And basically, I was laughing. I was like, man, and I want you to pull this up too. I want you to pull this up on the screen so they can see this. But he called me and told me that, and I was like, I instantly got fired up. I started clapping because I love motivating people. I love doing. That's why my channel is Stocks and Motivation. I said, man, look, you have to be grateful for what you have. I said, so let me ask you this first. I said, so who did you compare yourself first? Who did you compare yourself to when you woke up this morning? I said, because I know you did. That's what you did. And he said, no, I ain't even compare. It's not even that. It's not that. And I said, it's got to be that. For based off what you're telling me, you're looking at somebody else's journey, and that's what I preach to my channel. Don't compare yourself to anybody because everything is on timing. If somebody's blowing up right now, it's their time to blow up. But if you keep nibbling every single day and perfecting your craft and doing what you love to do, it's gonna happen. You have to wait on it. And so I said, "What's going on?" He said, "Man, my portfolio." And I said, "Your portfolio?" I said, "Dude, you gotta be kidding me." I said, "Do something for me." I said, "Click on the 1 month chart." I said, "Click on the 1 month chart on your portfolio and tell me how much percent you're up." And go to that real quick. And click on that one
It's
month.
on.
Okay.
It is on now.
So, all right, I'm waiting for it to pop up so I can see. It is a little bit of a delay, but
Hmm.
so and look at that, 9.27%. I said, what do you mean you're not growing? I said, this is the first month, or we're in the second month now, 2021, and you're already up 9.27%. I said, the S&P 500 is what, like a 6 to 8% increase a year. I said, I said, man, you got to be happy for what you have. Like that's good. A lot of people are are down right now. A lot of people aren't up 9.27%. So that was basically my motivation, is to just be happy for what you got, strive on, and know that every day you work. Oh, let me harp on this. I said, this is another day that you woke up. You got the opportunity to wake up and win today. I said,
Hmm.
there's some people that didn't get that opportunity today, so you also have to be happy for that. Um, you know, you I mean, that is an insane amount. 9%. Like, hold on. Somebody said you're also way up, way more than a savings. Thank you, D- Don Adams. Thank you. In a savings account, I just got chill bumps off of that one. In a savings account, think about it. That if that money was in a savings account, you wouldn't be near up 9%.
Yeah.
So
It is.
not even close. In savings account, bank account, what is like 0.0
Some
1%.
super low like that. Yeah, some super low like that.
So, 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 and this is a message to you all. I know we don't have a whole crowd or audience watching, but that doesn't even matter. If we can help one or two people, that's what I'm happy about.
Hmm.
Uh, be grateful for what you have. Keep striving and keep driving, and it just don't stop. Like I say, keep that pedal on the floor. All gas, no brakes, green lights, don't stop because one day you're going to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Just take it a day at a time and just be happy for what you have
Yep.
and give it your all, give it your best. Just don't stop.
Yep.
So,
You can't stop. That's the goal.
exactly. And it's something about being consistent. When you're consistent, man, when you are consistent, it's man, it's crazy. So,
Yeah. That's the thing. Like I said, being consistent. That's why it's my word for the year. Because if you're not consistent, you will never know you will never know your full potential. There might be this business that you want to start. Especially I know this is real big when it comes to working out and doing things like especially eating healthy. Is that there might be times where you're being consistent and you might not see the results that you really want. But if you keep pushing through and just working towards it and being consistent, that will eventually come. But if you stop, you will never know what your full potential could have been because you stopped your own progress. It's all a mental thing, having that's why it's very great to have a strong mental mindset. And with the little funk that I was in this morning, I don't know where because I'm usually I rarely I'm not gonna say because I do get discouraged or down sometimes, but it's a rare that's a rare thing for me. I'm just being honest because I'm always super energetic. I'm always usually happy and this and this because I do my personal development. I listen to what Eric Thomas, guys like that, Tony Robbins, the guy in the Jim Rome, Les Brown. I do Denzel Washington. I do personal development to keep my mind, you know, in a great space. So whatever that was that hit me this morning, I don't know what that was, but I'm glad I had, you know, him there to really pick me up and really throw me back on the track that I needed to be on because we all need some. That's why it's very important to always have somebody in your life that you can go back to and talk to if you're feeling down or if you have little moments like that, because they'll be able to put you back on track to where you need to go. So that's why I can't wait to get like David. Look, I know,
yeah,
right?
David is winning.
David is on fire. David is on fire. So, but yeah, I'm just we're glad. Really, I'm just glad that you guys really came on the live today and just really really had fun. I've had fun being on the live. I mean, we've been live for it's been about like almost what 3 hours, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a while, and a lot of you been actually just been watching the whole time, and that is just to have that is amazing. Like I feel amazing, you know, I feel amazing by that. That you actually stopped here, and you spent half of your evening. I don't know. You could have been just getting off work, and came and spent your time here with us. Talk stocks. Just to really just talk. Be a family, and just laugh a little bit as well. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And what I'm saying, we're gonna do this pretty often. So, if you don't want to miss it, make sure you subscribe, to the channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when we go live. So I just wanted to say that. And Jordan said,
Yep. I think I'm gonna go live, man. Maybe I need to have you on there as a guest
Hey, look,
on my show
look,
tonight.
I'm definitely willing. I'm definitely willing to be there. When it comes to look, this one thing. This one thing I would say about MSI and me. When it comes to this stocks, when it comes to stocks in the market, all night, and he'll tell like we talked and I was sleepy, right? I was sleepy. I was wanting to go to bed, but we started talking about the stock market and this and this, and I get hype. I can talk stocks all day. I can talk about the market all day and not get tired. I was in search of looking for what I want my passion to be. I've tried this business, I tried this business, tried this, and it's finally hit me. This is something that I'm very passionate about. I'm passionate about YouTube, and I'm passionate about the stock market. And like I said, I also trade forex as well. So that's why I say I just like the market in general because it's addicting, to be honest, to see these numbers, go up and down, and just to there's a lot of things that I know But I still even feel like I haven't even scratched the surface of my full potential yet when it comes to this market, to the market. And I think that's crazy to say that because a lot of people, they will look at me and think that I know a lot, which I do. I know a good bit. MSI knows a great bit as well, but we all still have a lot to learn when it comes into this market. So that's why we really started these channels, to be able to help educate and also grow as a family with everybody. So
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So I think honestly, we've been live for 3 hours and 9 minutes. Oh wow.
Oh wow.
It don't even feel like it. It really does
No,
not
it
feel
don't.
like it at all.
I think I'm gonna go live maybe at like 6:30 maybe.
6:30. What time is it now? 6:45,
Yeah.
45. Okay.
It's about 45 minutes. I'm gonna go live probably.
So yeah, if you guys want to go catch the live on MSI's channel, it's around 6:30. He'll be going live. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel and turn on post notifications so you will get the alert. And also, make sure if you haven't subscribed to my channel as well, please make sure you subscribe
Like
to
the
the channel.
video.
And yeah, turn on post notifications and like the live stream so we can reach out to as many people as possible. Like I said, I just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for just being here the whole time on the live. I appreciate it. I'm very, very appreciative of that. So thank you so much. And that is it. That is all I have to say. Do you want to say one last thing before we get off here?
I just want to say, hey man, I really want to say your ending.
You want to say
I
my
like
ending?
your outro.
My little outro?
Yeah, I want you to make sure you say that. But no, it was a pleasure being on your show. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. We're definitely gonna have to do this in the future. I really like doing this. So talking stocks and motivation, and hopefully we touch somebody today. Hopefully we touch somebody today, and hopefully y'all enjoyed us. So thank y'all for having us, and let's continue to be great and do great
Yeah,
things.
let's continue. And Daniel said to come up. It's crazy that it's the come up series because when I say my outro, it's gonna be crazy because I say something about that in my outro. But the come up series come on at 8 o'clock tonight, right? So let's see. Hold on. Before we do that, let's see. I want to go the come up series. I feel like I've heard of them. Okay, I actually haven't heard of them. Okay, I'll check them out. Yeah, I'll check them out. I'll check them out for sure, for sure. It's been a good live. MSI, I will be in the building. But look, there we go. We got one that's gonna be over there with MSI. He's gonna be in the building. So, hey, I'm looking forward to that as well. Like I said, you might see me on there. That's a blessing there. Like I said, I'm excited to watch it, Daniel. I really am. You've been talking about them the whole live, so I'm excited to watch them. I'm gonna watch them tonight. Actually, I'm gonna watch them tonight. And so, but yeah, we're gonna end the live there. And I want you guys, this right here. If you haven't watched any of my videos yet, on my outro, I try and get you guys, hyped up. And so I'm gonna say my outro for you. So look, I want you guys to make sure. I want you guys to hear me clear too. I want you guys to make sure you stay consistent, stay persistent, and most importantly, make sure you guys stay up while we on the come up and never look down. Now, until the next live stream, Pioneers, I'm out.